This is my massively interactive chat show filled with just a bunch of idiots that have spent the last year of their lives, or some of them, as someone unkindly pointed out earlier on, it's easy to keep going for ages when you skip 4 months. Yeah, why not? Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't give any of the people on the sofa tonight, the people who joined me on the show, I didn't give any of them the sort of safety briefing. And one of them claims to be 18, but probably isn't. So I'm just going to go over that again. I do that. Here's an introductory thing. For the last time, I'm Stuart Goldsmith, and this is my Infinite Sofa. It used to be my massively interactive chat show with the very best comedy performers from around the world. But tonight, we are kissing goodbye to the whole format. We're auctioning off the set, detonating the show, cancelling me, and taking all of our merch to the charity shop. And at the very end of the show, we're going to be taking all of our tops off and snorting terms of service off our nips. Watching on Twitch via infinitesofa.com. Do not subscribe. Now, this next bit, it says monologue if there is one, and there is one. I'll do the monologue in a second. But first, this is for all the people. This is for all the people who are on the show with me, because we're doing a new version of it with loads and loads of people. This is for all of you, so you can play along with the safety briefing at home. Please do not mention drugs or show your nipples. Please put your first name and your pronoun in your Zoom window. No joke pronouns, thank you. You join Zoom at your own risk. Your attendance in the Zoom room confirms you're happy to have your audio and video used in promotional clips and trailers for the show, which will never happen. Feel empowered, say no to any request at any time. Social pressure be damned, you're the boss. Laugh out loud when you feel the need. Try not to interject unless you're highlighted. There's a bee in the fucking studio. Which one of you guys arranged that?
A hive mind.
Please don't be. It's the hive. There's a fucking bee. This is going to drive me insane. Please don't be offended if we're mid-conversation and I mute you. And let's start the show. How long can we go for a long shot, Callum? Because everyone's currently. Let's all just look at their faces. Everyone wave and say hello. Hello. Literally a bee. The only spirit level I've got is pathetic. If that comes near me, I'm going to smash it hive off. All right. Here's everybody. We've got pages and pages of everybody. Not everybody is compelled to take part in everything. In fact, no one's compelled. Look, we've got new people. It's Gareth and Lolly.
Hello.
Hey. Gareth and Lolly. Hey. Good to have you here. Which one's which? It's that kind of comedy which will benefit from me spotlighting back to myself on the killer line rather than me accidentally pressing rename self. This is my dear friend Carl. Look how expensive his headphones are. Don't make jokes about Carl. Over here we have a tiny child. I'm not comfortable about this, but they claim to be 18 and so they're allowed in.
I am not a tiny child.
That's said in the voice of a tiny child. Here we have the opposite of a tiny child. It's tall Simon. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, weather like up there. Did anyone see the bee?
I saw the bee!
Yeah.
That bee!
Oh shit, I've angered the bee!
I like this new format.
Yeah, it's a great format, isn't it? Dave, tell them about the new format while I open the door and get rid of the bee.
Humanity needs bees to live, but Stuart Goldsmith hates humanity, so it's a new format in which Stu kills a bee at a time per show per week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Eventually killing humanity and being the
I
result.
missed all of that. I assume it was typically brilliant. The problem is, I think more bees have come in.
Is this the mystery headliner? Because I'm not impressed.
So, you're not going to believe Leaky is operating all of this remotely. It's just incredible. Over here we have John Daintree. We've taken over from John. Look at the state of you, man. You are like, I mean, it's incredible. What are you like? How are you, John?
I'm very well, desperately in need of a haircut and a
You
beard trim.
really are. I mean, I think many of us would have just tried to have a go ourselves, but you're like, nope.
Yeah, I'm just experimenting. We'll see what happens. Who knows? There may be another year of growth in it yet. We'll see.
Jesus Christ, I thought you're about to see there may be another pandemic and I'm going to need
keep warm.
people into giving me supplies. Here, it's my attorney. A fucking you're not going to top that. Okay, that's Nick, everybody. Over here is Bean. Hey, Bean.
Hey.
Since the show started, you live in a new place. And
I've lived in 3 houses since this has started.
Holy God. 3 houses, 1 tattoo, and 1 completely yellow palette.
Listen, don't talk to me about my sofa tattoo. I regret it.
Yeah! One of the games we had to try and
But,
make you
Stuart,
admit to regretting it.
No one has more commitment to the bit than me.
It's an incredible amount of commitment to the bit. Don't be getting a tattoo, okay? Don't be getting a tattoo. You've got your whole life ahead of you. Now, we're going to do life lessons as we go. We've got a bunch of fun people over here. It's Heather and Rob, everybody.
Yay!
Rob, Heather and Rob. The relationship is in HD. Lovely stream cam there. Let me see who else we've got. We've got Shara. Shara's got ears. That's a thing. Everyone's having ears. Now, listen, we're not going to get to meet everybody just now, but look at the hair on that. Absolutely. Great times. I am just so excited to see you again. Look at you all. Look at you all. Oh, great. I mean, it's just going to be this for an hour. I hope that's okay. 2 minutes of one-liners that we're going to write as we do them. Who knows what it is. Right, here we go. Here's the actual show. Everybody, apart from myself and David Hoare, would you please turn off your cameras and mute yourselves? We'll see all of you before long, and there will be some games at which you can only join if you haven't played one. So we'll try and sort of make it fair as we go. Some people's pictures that come up on Zoom are really good high definition images of them in there where they're sitting now. So it's very hard to see whether, this guy, look at this, Hugh, he's like, no, I'm not turning off. I consider myself Stu or David. Unbelievable.
I was trying to find Sharpies.
That's cool. Hugh, did you miss the briefing? We're all turning off our cameras at this. Thank you. I liked it. I like the way Hugh bounced out there. Now, a little bit of peace and quiet at last. I'm going to do the rest of the script.
Hannah.
Who's that? Is there anyone else in? Is anyone else on? Who shouted? Did someone shout Hannah? I can't be doing with being Hannah. Having Hannah
Get on
shout
with
at
it.
me. So,
Sorry.
here's the introductory monologue. David, you're going to be the only one. Can the most responsible 10 of you turn your audio back on so you can laugh at the monologue? Thank you. That was a great start. So, the infinite sofa isn't the only thing to end this week. Yesterday, Boris announced the end of lockdown restrictions in his latest COVID briefing. Known for questionable hairstyles, impenetrable jargon, and never running to time, the infinite sofa has now been going for 12 months. Thank you. Eamon Holmes with more topical material. Eamon Holmes was forced off screen yesterday. That's one of those topical things whereby you could literally made it up and I wouldn't know. I could just go over the Incredible Hulk. Everyone found out the Incredible Hulk was real yesterday. No, there's a lot of news going on. But now let's talk about it. Eamon Holmes was forced off screen yesterday due to chronic back pain whilst presenting This Morning. When approached for comment, his back said, "You're welcome." That's a great TV host Piers Morgan gave a tell-all interview. An egotistical bully who famously failed to crack America. I host the popular community comedian podcast. Thank you to Eamon and Wardy for those. Give that up for Eamon and Wardy. Thank you for your contribution. On the show tonight, a super mystery super headliner. No, I mean, he's at least, as I tell you now, he's better than the headliner. I'll just rattle off all the names. You do a big cheer at the end. Mystery super headliner: Sean Morley, Helen Bauer, Katie Pritchard. Might need more audio, but we're doing okay just now. And shut your whore mouth. It's David Hoare. Now, where is David Hoare? There he is. He is. It's not really a double act in the traditional sense. He's the Lockdown Legend Award to my quietly inventing the genre. You might notice, eagle-eyed viewers will notice I muted myself then, which was the equivalent of me going, "Stop my mouth." David, how the devil have you been in the months since I saw you last?
All right.
Great time! It's that kind of vibrancy that really keeps the show flying along.
Yeah, fine. How are you?
And with us tonight are these members of the public who join me on the sofa. And if you want to be one of them, you better hope this works well enough to convince me to ever do it again. Those of you who follow the show but weren't in the writer's room this lunchtime, which is no one, we're experimenting tonight with a new tweaked version of the format. And if it works, we'll see if it's good enough to incur all the anxiety that racks me when I remember that this show exists. Tonight, That's right. We have experimentally let every single donor into the Zoom room. There are 50 of us in there right now. And we've insisted they turn off their cameras until they're plucked from obscurity to join us in various games. And I was going to do a thing. We've already done that. Fine. If you happen to be logged into Twitch, and this is important because I'm not. So let's and there we go. There's the chat. Look, everyone's in the chat. Great. If you happen to be logged into Twitch, join us in the chat. It's the mouth of the funnel, which is just a cone. It's just a cone, goes to an endpoint. Plus, you'll get to join in with games even more complex than this one. Oh, remember, am I using the wrong mic? Don't be saying that. Hello, Flossie and Flossie only. Whoa, you can all get classic Maggie. So here's a little introductory stream game. Without thinking about it, just blurt it out loud and type it in. What is your favorite made-up infinite sofa game? Like one that we did in the past, except we didn't do it, right? Because you've just made it up. And if you win this, then the winner gets to make a case for what the game might be, and we might actually do it. So here we go. Let's have Lady Insert Name here says, Stuart, I missed you. What a great game. Stu out of the loop as usual. This is just Kermit's bum. Where the fuck is Kermit's upstairs again? During a bit, I'll run off and get Kermit back. Kermit's bum is a potential one. The Owl Game. Make a baby. What? Don't get a thing. Balance a dog. Nipples out. No, we didn't do that. Thank you. The Sticky Game, says Official Clem. Niall says, hello to myself and myself only. Fair. Standing on one leg. Eat the sofa. James says, burn the most channel points. Bee hunt. Hunt the pineapple. Tap the napper. That's what we call nappies in my household, so no. Thank you, Wardy. Guess the hedgehog. The battiest bat. Feeding the Queen Mother. Terms of service. What is your stand-up comedian name? That's good. Moving Kermit is a redemption option. Very nice. Hide the sausage. Thank you, Heather. Take the most terms of service. Hunt the Hoare. That's easy. Make street out of Play-Doh. If we've got enough of that, we'll do it. Kermit become wanking.
That was good.
Have I missed a joke there? Do I not? Kermit become.
Do you remember when they just kept on upping the ante of donations, being like, "Can we get Kermit to?"
Oh yes, of course. Yes, that was good. You all paid loads of money. The fun.
Do that again, and we'll stay.
And drop the successful format. I like the sound of that. Very good. Okay, so listen. I've lost the script, or is it? Now, listen, welcome our first guest of the show. This is the first experimental time. Here we go. Please turn your cameras on if you are under 5'5". Turn your cameras on if you're under 5'5". Presumably the child's going to join us. We've got a couple of other 5'5" people. Don't whisper to the child. Don't whisper to the child. Okay, under 5'5". Just you, gang. That's perfect. So now you get to join us. Oh, Holly's entered the room. Charming. People under 5'5". Hello, I love what's going on here. This is very impressive. This is exactly the kind of pioneering spirit. Is there another way? Is there another way, perhaps, to sort of physically get rid of Gareth? Blanket on the head. Yeah, fine. That's good. I like it. Hey, is it Orla Kearley did your cushions? They're very nice. Now. They're nice, but your house is generic. Now, let's... yeah, I've missed this. I've got to remember to close the door a minute now that the bee apparently has left. So here we go. You are going to turn your cameras and your audio on. Thank you. If you're under 5 foot, and whatever it was, 5'5". And please welcome, with a huge round of applause, Helen Bauer. So where's Helen Bauer? I think I chose under 5'5" because I think of you, Helen, as hugely tall. How tall are you?
I'm only 6'1". I'm like a tiny little baby bird, but like I'm happy to play with these tiny people. It's fine.
Yes,
6'1".
I'll play. I'm a big woman.
Just go on gallery mode and look at how small they are.
No, I could turn so many of them so quickly. Could you imagine if I just body slammed on Abby? Like I'd break her.
That is
I'm not going to, but no, I could.
Absolutely possible. So we've got a lovely bunch of people here. We've got Steg with a hat. There we go. That's... Now, I think we're all agreed that worked far better than it had any right to. That was absolutely great. What we're going to play, let me try and find what laughingly passes for the script. Here we go then. The first game, Helen Bauer. The first game is called Tower of Bauer. And in this game, we're going to see who can balance the most things on top of their head. You're getting to play along versus the audience, Helen. So you've got a couple of seconds now to grab some things that you think you can balance on your head. Now, I like separate books would be good. I think that would be good.
I don't own books!
Wow, Bella doesn't own any books. There are clearly books behind her there. I can see books. Grab a bunch of things.
Just my hair count.
Lolly is doing some great work there. If you do need a couple of seconds to prep the landing zone for balancing things, that's fine. We're going to see.
Yeah.
David Hoare, obviously, you'll need to let go of the things in order that it count as being balanced. Okay, just so you know.
I see. I'm learning. I'm still learning. A year on.
That's okay. We're all still learning. Now we've got some balancing going on already. Here we go. Rudy is doing some fantastic. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's high risk.
It's high risk. It's high risk. I don't mind it.
it.
Okay, that's good. I don't know if it counts as a balance. Leslie, that's a confident balance. How many objects is that? I'm seeing 3.
6.
What?
I mean, you can just tell me a number if you like.
Two of them are actually like eyeglass things.
Okay, fine, fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. Laura, how many things are we doing here?
3 binders.
Yeah, that didn't look too balanced to me. Let's go back to Lolly. Lolly's doing.
There's a lot of things inside these other things.
That doesn't count. You could have cut off Garrett's head and popped it on top of that. Lovely stuff. Let's go. Let's see how Helen Bauer is doing. Helen, they're jigsaws, aren't they? I've got some.
I'm not doing good, Stu. I washed my hair and now it's too beautiful and shiny to balance it. I will not be punished for having lovely hair. Okay, this is bullshit.
Look at this. Look at this.
We don't appreciate your hygiene, Helen.
Basically, I think the way to do this is to prove it's properly balanced. Do what Leslie is doing and move your hands, put your hands up so that we can see it's balanced. If you can do that, I can spotlight you. This is good, but not enough things, Mia. I love what you've done, but it's not enough things.
Coordinating.
Juniper, how many things are we talking, Juniper?
8.
8 things! 8 things is incredible! Does anyone reckon they can beat 8? Look at this.
Wait, can I just put single pieces of paper on my head and count it? What's the limit of a thing?
Absolutely not, mate. This isn't Taskmaster. Let's go back to Carl because oh no, he fell at the first hurdle there. Let's just see. Does anyone else? Oh, hello. Are you going to put whiskey on your head? Here we go. Put the dog on the head.
I can't get anything on top of my head, so I'm balancing it on whiskies.
I feel that's
8 now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Can I just say that was exactly the right time for that crash theme. Here we go. Bauer, how many things?
Nice.
4. If you count a piece of paper as one thing.
I don't. That's 3 things. Abby, this is looking fantastic. How many things, Abby?
Yes.
Nice.
Now, Abby's gone for quite an interesting tactic here, whereby it's
I made a shelf.
You've made a shelf, but I don't mind that. I think that shows initiative. I just want to look at the concentration in Carl's eyes.
Yeah.
I think at the moment the leader of the hang on, Juniper, is it still 8? Oh, I see, but several of them are flat. Several of them flat.
Now,
That's
Stu.
okay.
Cut to me now.
I think Abby might be taking this. Who have we not gone to?
I've got
I
5
love what Lola's
got
doing with
8.
their neck. I love
Cut
what
to
Lola's
me
doing
now.
with their Hello, Heather. Heather, look at this.
Oh my God.
Oh, I think it was going, but look, Juniper is still, that is absolutely so well balanced. I think Leslie's down. Is anyone?
Down.
Oh, Abby, how many things? Did we establish how many things?
I did have 9 things have just fallen. Let me go back.
Oh.
Oh, that's sounding pretty pathetic.
Abby!
Oh, see, I've got heaps of shit now.
What in the name of God, Lisa? Lisa, how many things,
Oh my
Lisa?
God, close.
7 things. 7 things, but it's not 8 things, is it?
No!
I got it.
Who's got it? Who's saying it? Say your name.
Flossie's got it.
Flossie's got. That's
I
how many
fucking
things?
got it.
How many things?
Well, minus that one.
Oh, no,
1,
no,
2,
that didn't-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Listen, there can be only one winner. It's Jupiter. Jupiter is the winner of this game. That is an incredible 8
Should have done
things
this.
with an amazing sense of balance. Let's go back to a kind of post-match interview with Helen Bauer. How did you feel that went?
I feel like that was bullshit, Stu. I'm not going to lie. I feel like sorry, everyone. 'Cause I know that you look to Stu as your leader, and we all respect him, and I respect Stu on some level as well. But I feel like his lack of definition of thing really fucked us all over there. Game. Because I feel like at one point I was clapping someone for balancing 3 bits on their hair, and they were like, it's 5 things, because they had a paperclip on top as well, and I'm not playing that game, so I feel like
I've just thought of a new thing. David, can you make a note for the format? Can we just get Bauer to come on and throw her toys out the pram in any sort of...
the infinite tantrum, right?
Yeah, the infinite tantrum.
Polly Pocket on my head, which is technically 50 accessories.
Holy shit, I have a Polly Pocket!
That is good, that's good, but I don't know. And there was just something about Jupiter's fine balance and the hands up at the side. I think it was really good. Don't worry, Helen. We have another game. We've got another game coming up.
Okay.
Juniper.
This game is called...
Yeah, congratulations, Juniper. Well done.
Congratulations. Congratulations. You are now... you can do a victory dance if you fancy. Yes, there we go. Very good. Very good victory dance. Okay, Helen, this game is called Bauer of Power. In this game, Bauer of Power... this is what. Sorry, this is a format thing. Apologies. Everyone, turn the cameras off, apart from David and Helen. We need new people for this. We need new people. Everyone, turn your cameras off.
People, you did so well.
Bye, Smalls.
You don't make a big meal of it. Just turn your cameras off. We'll be back in a minute.
Thank God they've gone. Am I right?
Yeah,
Steve?
right.
How low down it is.
Now it's just us girls, etc. So it was a RuPaul thing. Don't matter. Bauer of Power. I turn your camera on if you reckon you can defeat Helen Bauer in a test of strength. Pop your camera on if you think you can do it. Let's see if anyone can. It's just the child. This would be way funnier if it was just
children and Wardy so far.
No, I mean, you honestly look like Helen would eat you for breakfast, and that's the end of that analogy because you're clearly underage. Okay, so look, it's James W. We've missed James. Great to see you, James. Significant beard work, buddy. Lovely stuff. I love.
Leaky, turn your camera off, son. I've met you in plenty of online gigs. I can beat you.
No. The criteria were clearly people who reckon they can take. You don't need to actually do it. You just need to reckon you can. Leaky, turn your camera back on. No. Okay, there we go. Right, that's enough. That's enough for this game. The game is called. What is it called? It's called Bauer of Power. In this game, Bauer of Power, you need to take an object and convincingly mime that it's incredibly heavy. Okay, so find an object. You've got 10 seconds to find an object. Whilst I involve the chat stream. Leaky being called out. Oh, geez, Louise says, bean, bean, bean. I need to turn my level up. Thank you. How's that? Is that far too loud?
That's good.
Is that good? That's good. Sort of thing we could have picked up on the tech. Sorry, mate. When did Ian become an undertaker? It's a hell of a point. Is this allowed to be called a sofa without a cupboard behind Ian? That's a good point. Ian, what's through that door?
Do you want to see what's through the door?
Absolutely not. So, get an object, please. When you have an object, everyone have an object. I'm going to come to you one at a time, and then we're going to finish on... Helen, do you reckon you can do this challenge? Do you think you can convincingly mime that something's heavy?
110%.
Right, so we're going to come to you last, okay? There's a lot of pressure's going to be on. So let's go. Who's ready? Here we go. Bean, convincingly mime that this object is extremely heavy. You have 10 seconds.
Right. Oh, God.
I really liked it. It was brief. It was to the point. I liked it. Ian.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
I don't like it.
Oh my God.
I don't like it. I thought the mime was good, but I'm disqualifying it for being too sexy for Twitch.
It's a heavy object, his balls.
I don't mind it. I thought it was nice. Thank you, James. We'll go to Leaky. Hang on, Leaky. I think you've got a little...
Hello.
It's got to be.
Okay. I'm going for it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I like the prep.
Okay. I could do this.
Someone's done an improv course.
We've got 10 seconds, Leaky.
I did it.
That's good. I felt the ending could have been stronger, but I think that was great. That was very good. David Hoare,
Never
what do you
do
got
that
for us?
again.
Hey, I'm not sure about this. Oh, thank Christ. I like it very much. I like it very much. Against my better judgment, I'm going to the child. Okay, Alex? Here we go.
Nice.
Very good, very good. The child has successfully managed to mime that something has weight. Very good. That's okay. Listen, they don't have the life experience of someone like this guy. Hello, Wardy.
Yeah.
Here we go, Wardy. What have you got for us? Very good. A visual punchline at the end, but what I absolutely loved was the way that he managed to make his face go purple. I think that was absolutely perfect. Who do we? Is that everybody? I felt like there was someone else on the thing. That's everybody, right? So over to Helen then. Over
Okay,
to
but
Helen.
I'm doing it with a picture of Sunil Patel because he's both mentally strong as well as being physically strong. So you've got to remember.
Fantastic.
So it's like, Sunil, what?
I liked it. And I absolutely love that ending, the explicit ending. There we go. Goodbye to Twitch. Okay, I don't know. To my mind, I like David's. I thought Wardy's was excellent. I thought there was some very strong stuff. I like Leak It. I like the build up. Helen's was good. I don't know if Helen was better than Wardy. Let's have everyone in the stream chat. You've got about until the end of this sentence. Clear. Well, I better say what it is you've got to do and then make the sentence artificially long at the end. Christ on a bike. Are we still doing this? So Wardy. The winner is Wardy. Incredible. Congratulations, Wardy. It's very good.
Very
Helen,
nice.
Do you feel you've been robbed, or do you think that was fair?
I feel like you know exactly how I feel, so I feel like you're asking just to make me get like.
Yeah, but tell us.
I'm going to be super
anyway.
cool about it and say that me and Beanie were robbed. I feel like they crushed it at the beginning, like with the drop and the catch, like beautiful art. You know.
I'm just going to check. I'm just going to check. Is Beanie within the list of acceptable nicknames?
I'm going to go with no. I'm sorry.
I have to say, I felt I was setting you up there to slam me by saying, yes, Helen could call you Beanie. But apparently, no.
No one can call me at Stuart.
Oh my God, Beanie, I'm sorry! Beanie!
I did it again!
Oh, wonderful times. Great stuff. Okay, thank you, everyone. Turn your cameras off, apart from me, David, and Helen. Is
this my last chance to win?
No. We've got a couple more, except we're not quite overrunning yet because there was faff at the top, so we'll nudge it slightly. It's fine. Okay, this is going to be...
So tight.
This is going to... What should we do? David, should we do... Oh, let's do Disney characters.
Yeah.
Please turn on... This is the challenge, and turn on your camera if you reckon you can do this challenge. The challenge, you don't need to do it until... I've explained more about it, but it's a can I just say, you've automatically won the challenge.
You can be impertinent.
Turn the challenge on if you fancy a bit of high-speed dressing up. Turn your camera on if you fancy a high-speed bit of dressing up. High-speed dressing up, people. Turn yourselves on. There we go. Let's see. Anyone else? Okay, fine. 3, 2, 1. We have enough players. So what I'm going to ask you to do, please, and can I just say, lovely work in all respects, Al. Great to have you back. And that's the moon as well. I can only see when it was all... What?
It's the moon. It's really here.
Al's face. Can I just say that's great? It's a great face. Oh, the moon!
Great, the moon. What? Look, I'm looking at lots. Shut up. Anyway, here we go.
What's embarrassing is he's your leader, isn't he? Stu is the person that you all look up to. So when he
We misunderstood the dynamic of this show.
We misunderstood how the power dynamic has shifted since you were last on.
Yes.
Oh my God! So Stu is nothing now. No one respects him at all.
I don't think
anyone would happen.
When were you on the show? No one. Listen, the way I described this show, such as it was, the way I used to describe it is, when your brother meets one of your old school friends, they've not met before, and so the common ground they have is bullying you, and that's because you are being bullied. It's like that with 100+ people, basically. There we go.
And then I'm just below Stu.
Yeah, which is why I have a little brother. Thank you. So. Here we go. This is the challenge. Helen Bauer, I believe you are a huge fan of Disney princesses.
Yes. Oh my God, so much. Yes.
Disney characters of all kinds?
I love Disney. Like, I'm basic as fuck. Yeah.
Okay, we are going to do. While they're getting ready, I've got a thing. Okay, so you're sitting out from this one. You're going to judge it, Helen. Everybody else, you have, I would say, 25 seconds max, which probably means 30. I mean, what's 5 seconds? I mean, I'm wasting them now. You've got about 30 seconds to run away and come back dressed up as a recognizable Disney character. Okay, you can put into as much effort as you want, but there'll be points for the winner. Helen's going to judge. As they're all getting ready, Helen, I invented a character. I've got an idea for a thing which you might really like. This is sort of separate to the game. Me and my son invented Pokemon to haunt us. I can't do anything with that, but maybe you can.
Oh my god, 100%. I'm sorry, I'm trying to listen to you, Stu, but I can't because they're already starting to dress up and it's just more interesting. I'm so sorry. This is so good. This is like my dream.
Oh, great. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. Well, if you like this, you're going to love Bauer of Love, Sense of Self, and the Chicken Quiz. But maybe we'll have to save them till next time.
Oh my god, the Chicken Quiz!
Here we go. Let's see. Is everyone ready? When you're ready, hold your hands up. Very good. Let's go. Let's go to someone who has been deft, elegant, and made the absolute least effort.
Like it.
I'm going to go Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Yay! Very good, very good, very good. Okay, next we're going to have this one.
Okay, can I see what's on your phone quickly?
I love it.
Apple. Oh my god, is that the witch from Snow White?
Yeah.
It's the witch from Snow White. For the full points, what's the name of the witch from Snow White?
Witch from Snow White.
Yeah, I mean, I'm prepared to accept it. Unless Abby can tell us any different.
The Wicked Witch, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
she's
the Wicked
called
Witch.
Abby.
Fantastic work. Helen, as we're going along, try and remember your favourites, okay? You'll be able to see them. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this legend.
Oh my god, the fox everyone wants to fuck. It's Robin Hood. Yeah!
You heard it here first. Al, the fox everyone wants to fuck.
Robin
Here we
Hood
go.
was a super fuckable cartoon character. Like, I stand by that.
Look at this
I can
hero.
live with that.
Oh my god, David, why'd you pick a villain, you freak? Yeah, Captain Hook. Captain Hook.
Very good, very good. There's some questions remain to be asked about why you have a Captain Hook costume by your
Yeah,
bed.
Do you want the actual answer?
Yeah?
yes.
Oh, I used to be in a band where like 7 of us dressed up as pirates, and I have all the outfits still. So
How is this only coming to light a year into the show?
the thing is, Stu, is that the rest of them listen. So
That is fair. I feel, as I said that, I thought it literally could have come up every time. I still wouldn't know. Okay,
R&B.
let's go to Holy Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
holy fuck!
Oh my god, that's so good.
The one massive tooth is one of the best things I've ever seen.
It's hard to breathe.
God, sing the song, sing the song.
Sing the song, please, but slightly alter it so you don't break copyright.
Not a love song. Not a love song.
No, it's not an Olaf song, is it? You're quite right. Here we go. Let's go to Anne-Marie and Rudy. What have we got?
Oh,
Very
okay.
nice. Very nice.
Cruella de Vil and Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I would say
I'm
that's not really
disallowing
dressed
Mary
up.
Poppins.
Why? I'm counting. No, let me have it.
Okay, no, you can have it. That's fine. No, you get the point. I just don't think the Mary
That's
Poppins
very
counts as
good.
an level
Yeah,
one.
Mum doesn't deserve it.
Yeah, I agree. And that's one of the new catchphrases of the show. The infinite sofa. Mum doesn't deserve it. Oh, first appearance, long time watcher, first time player. This is so.
Oh my god, The Little Mermaid. Like, come at me. Yes.
I thought it might be maybe a little bit controversial and obscure, but this is thank God for this backpack.
Is it the Little Mermaid?
Trust it.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thank God for this backpack.
Was it the Little Mermaid? Helen, how did you know it was the Little Mermaid? Which are the specific elements?
Are
of
you
Little
kidding? The reference to Ariel's red hair, the fin shape of the backpack, and also just so general vibe. It's very
fair. I will accept that.
Are you blind
the
as
vibe.
well as bad at remembering things?
Okay, here we go. Oh my God, Gareth and Lolly might win this.
Holy fuck! That is
First
something.
instinct was to say Woody, and now I'm thinking the Prospector, but that is Woody.
It's the use of the black background. That's absolutely phenomenal. Let's just spend a second on this, Helen. Just talk me through your favourite bits of this.
I mean, same as everyone's favourite bit. I'm sure it's Lolly in the background, sort of like trying her best to assist this man child in wearing an outfit. I'm hoping they have kids. Otherwise,
I just got a really fast Amazon delivery.
Yeah, well, we don't all live in London, mate. Okay, thank you.
Little
Look at
potato
this.
head as well. You've got a little Mr. Potato Head on the couch, and it's
Yes,
like,
mate.
stop! Come on.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Let's move on. We're moving on. We're going to check out Sarah. Here we go. Here's Sarah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's really subtle.
that's Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast.
No!
No.
We need a poo.
Winnie the Pooh.
Okay, I'm sorry. That looked like a candle. That looked like a candle to me.
It did look like a candle, to be fair. Oh, it is. We couldn't read the words. We couldn't read the words. Great
Sarah,
work.
I'm sorry. I feel like I let you down there.
You did, but fortunately, Sarah's mic is too low for her to complain about it.
Sarah, fuck you. Make it more obvious.
Can we go back to Sarah for
Over
her
here,
retort?
look at this. Leslie.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
wait. Now, this is a Woody or a Jesse or a Prospector. So there's 3 cowboys. I'm assuming it's with the whip. Jesse,
Indiana
bullseye.
Jones.
Jesse, a bullseye.
It's got to be, isn't it? Isn't it like Indiana Jones and Disney have bought it?
Yes.
Oh man! No one wins.
Wait, yeah, we're not doing that. You know what I mean? Let's all just grow up in this group. Let's all be sensible. The Disney outfit song, grow the fuck up, Leslie.
Who? Oh, Helen, we didn't include Simon. Here's Simon.
Oh, mine's pathetic, but it's
Right,
obscure.
Simon, did you understand the game when Stu explained it?
I'll have you know, I'm imitating the pose of this character perfectly.
Simon's playing his own game called Hide from the Law.
Yeah.
Thoughts, Helen? What do you reckon?
I don't think Simon understands what's happening, but bless him.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Callum's got a late entry. Can I guess? Do you mind if I guess from Callum?
Yeah, go for it.
This is a guess. Simon, are you the carpet from Aladdin?
You know what? I'll take it because it's actually better than what I was thinking.
That is some big Simon energy.
I've got to I'm sitting down on the bed right here to get this in shot. I was going for Rattigan from The Great Mouse Detective because I can't.
Oh my god!
That is a deep cut.
Sing the song! Sing the song!
Sing the song, Simon.
Make it legally distinct.
People sing even when you chant. I think, have we done it? Do you know what? I think, oh my God, look. Is it Dumbo?
Sure.
What is that though?
Is it Dumbo? Sure.
Oh.
What were you going for, Laura?
I was just going for a generic chair.
A chair. Laura was going for a chair. I'll be honest, Shaw was one of my favourite moments of the whole game. Helen, I'm going to ask you to recap. Just go to gallery view so you can see everyone. Before you do that, though, Hugh is still in it. I'm just saying. Still in it. What do you think, Helen? Who's the winner?
I mean, there's loads of shout outs. I am in love with Cruella de Vil drinking a can of lager. I feel like that's such a moment.
I love you too, don't worry.
Like, that's just fucking iconic, isn't it? Hugh, the effort. I mean, Abby, incredible with the picture. But, I mean, the winner for me is The Little Mermaid. I'm sorry.
Yes, on their very first appearance, Soph is the winner. Excellent. 100 points to Soph. And what do points mean, everybody?
Nothing!
Very good.
The
Excellent.
fuck? Are you serious? No points mean anything?
No points mean anything. What were you expecting?
Right, to my house. Or something.
Sorry, points. Very, very meaningful. 1,000 points to Helen Bauer. Congratulations. Now listen,
what does Helen Bauer mean?
We got so much. Oh, did anyone hear that slam? That was fantastic. Okay, listen. Would you like to play? We don't have time for sense of self. We'll leave it for next time. I would like to play. I know that's so telling, isn't it? We don't have time for self-respect. So really, I would like to quickly play Bower of Love. Bower of Love. So everyone, turn your cameras off. Everyone, turn your cameras off, please. Cameras off. Helen, it's sad. It's sad when they go, isn't it? But it's also kind of a relief. I like it. I like
I
it.
like them.
The person I would like now to turn their camera on, this is an individual game. Heather and Rob. Heather and Rob, can you please turn your camera on? In this game, Bauer of Love. Here's Heather and Rob. Hi, guys. Do we take it that the relationship which you embarked on as a result of meeting one another via the Infinite Sofa is ongoing?
Yes.
Thank
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. Did anyone see Rob's absolute lack of head movement during that? That was just a joy. So Heather and Rob, because one of the things about finishing the Infinite Sofa, completing the experience of the Infinite Sofa, as well as selling off the set, burning Kermit, I can't even say that in jest, I'm so sorry, and smashing up all of my expensive computer equipment, we do need to end your relationship. So just to keep everything tidy, we've got to end your relationship. So Helen, how would you like to break up Heather and Rob?
Couple of quick news. How long have they been together? When did they move in together? And when did they first fuck?
Well, put the question to Helen and Rob.
Wow.
Heather and Rob.
Okay. Rob,
Cover my ears.
when was your first date?
Well, depends what you mean by date, really.
First time you saw each other in person?
It was 8 months ago.
Date?
8 months ago, they first met in person.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay. Heather, when you first met Rob in person, what was your first instinct? What did you think?
I was excited that he was a real person and not a catfish.
Bless.
And you met talking on this gig in the chat function?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. Okay, and then when did you move in together?
Kind of pretty much then, really.
Yeah, I think on the basis it would have been illegal to do otherwise. Is that all right?
So 8 months ago, you met in person once, and then who moved in with who?
Rob just came to my house and never went home.
Oh. And you want me to break them up?
Please, if you don't mind.
Oh my god!
What I would say,
do you mind?
Okay, I think Helen, you should try. What you should get into is each of them.
No, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck about these people. Do you want me to?
I think what we should do is we should do it in a gentle, fun way that doesn't have any real life consequences. So, what I was going to
have you had to chat about kids? No, I'm joking.
What we should do, Helen, is maybe you could quiz them as to the worst aspects of each other. We'll milk that for 2 minutes and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
Heather, stop snuggling up to him. He's a fucking cunt. We both know it. Right, Heather and Rob, I'm going to need you not touching, sitting at least a step apart. Thank you very much. Rob, stop looking at her. Look at me. It's me you're talking to now. Right. Deep breaths. You know we love each other deep down. If you haven't said that to each other now, you're not going to say it. Heather. Top 3 things that piss you off about Rob. Do not look at him. Do not look at him. Rob, stop drinking. You're in an interrogation. Go. It's not funny. It's your relationship.
He's a very noisy eater.
Oh, that is bad.
So
That's
annoying.
bad.
Yeah.
What annoys me?
Are you serious? Just noisy eater?
I mean, I'm not a noisy eater, so I don't know what else.
Here we go. Now we get to the good stuff.
Anything else would just be like, that's cute.
Just say it.
Okay, Rob, slag off Heather, go.
Well, she thinks I'm a noisy eater.
Rob, she doesn't just think it. She literally told loads of people on a stream just now, and it was like, Heather, why are you doing that? I didn't even ask. And she was like, he's such a noisy eater, he really pisses me off. And that's on like her, not on me. I'm just saying what she said. I just don't want to find you back. Okay, Rob, what pisses you off about her? No, they're in love, man.
Abandoned format. There's too much love going on. Give it up, everybody, please unmute and give it up for Heather and Rob. I felt I pushed it as far as we reasonably could to make it feel like there was genuine jeopardy.
That's so sweet.
Helen, you're the best. You're the best ever. Do you want this format? Can I be your David Hoare?
What the fuck, man?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Can I be your David Hoare, Helen?
Yeah.
Hang
on a minute.
Fuck you, Goldsmith.
Wait, so Heather not get married? Do you go to the wedding or something? Like, how is it?
We better fucking be there. I'm an usher, right?
Yes, I'm marrying you. I've got time to train as a celebrant before then, surely.
Stuart says that he's going to marry us, and also we've already said that if we got married, our first dance would be the Infinite Sofa theme on repeat.
I can play that.
And we've got that prepared. Let's hit it. Helen secretly trained as a celebrant, and we thought, what better way to kiss goodbye to the series? The curtain behind Heather and Rob drops, and we're all physically in the room behind them. Oh, if only we could have got round to all of that.
Jabba the Hutt.
Heather and Rob, thank you very much. Get back to the turn your camera off. Give it up for Heather and Rob. Thank you very much. And listen, Helen Bauer. Every time you're on this show, you just destroy it. We love you. Can you do anything, promote anything, or do we just want to fuck off? It's up to you completely.
You can just follow me on Instagram or Twitter because I definitely need to get better at plugging that. So please follow me on Instagram and Twitter.
I'm sure we all will. It's Helen Bauer, everybody.
Stay and watch if that's okay. I'll turn off my camera, but I want to see the headliner. I'm curious.
Oh, please. Well, consider yourself, Helen, please consider yourself part of the show from now on. And if you do fill in the criteria, join in. That's absolutely fine.
No, I'm not playing again.
Okay, sweet. Okay, good stuff. Now, listen, to as a little sorbet in between things, let's welcome playing a lovely little song. It's not David Hoare, it's Katie Pritchard. Let's have Katie in the room. Katie, everybody. Great to have you, Katie. Thanks for joining in at last minute. Let's just barrel straight into it. Do you want to just hit it and let's have it?
Okay, let's hit it. Thanks for having me, mate. So I thought, because Helen's so theatrical, I thought we should talk about another great theatrical moment, maybe. So I think I can hear you all. So give me a cheer if you've seen the movie musical version of Cats.
Hey.
Good. Phew. Normally I get told I'm very niche, but I'm feeling good about this tonight. And of those people that just cheered, give me a cheer if you also saw the Netflix movie The Irishman.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it, because normally no one cheers, so that's good. So this is very much for people that sit in the middle of that Venn diagram. If that's not you, don't worry, I've got a visual aid, but I have been on universal credit for the last year, so it's not the best. Right, I think I found a way that we could have made both those movies better, and I've written a little song about it. Here it goes. Hopefully. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish Robert De Niro he'd have brought the role to life with a bit of this and that and that. Oh, I wish Robert De Niro wasn't care. He could have CGI'd his fur on, along with a coat, a scarf, and hat, and it would have looked more realistic than his eyes in The Irishman. And that's if you've not seen it, they basically just CGI'd his face onto him, but younger, and it was very odd. It was weird. It would have been like meow, and he'd have tried actual catnip to see how he'd react. And when he'd see a ball of yarn, he'd be ecstatic. And when he'd meow or hiss, it will feel like pure feline bliss. His body's so agile, but his character would be far from fragile. Oh, I wish Robert De Niro was This is a little song about how much I long for that.
Yes! Absolutely incredible. Up for the fantastic. For some reason, my video's gone off. I don't know why that happened. I put it back on. Give it up for Katie Pritchard. Incredible stuff. Thank you. You're wonderful. We can. Can we show Callum? Can we show the incredible drawing? Because Katie, you're drawing people on the internet.
Oh yeah,
So tell us about that, please.
I've been pixelating everyone. I've done Stu and Helen so far. Got the rest to go.
Can you, Callum? Can you show us? Are you there? Here we go. Here we go. Helen Bauer.
Really well.
Absolutely incredible. And also we got there's me. Look at me.
Can I get done, Katie?
Yeah,
Can we do Katie, can you do David Hoare as well, please?
Of course, I'll do them right next.
Katie Pritchard, everyone. She's going to come back and do another song shortly, at which point we will spend a lot more time promoting all of the various things and the ways you can give her money. Thank you, Katie. And now let's go. Let's have another wonderful guest. Now, to welcome this guest, let's have everyone. I've got a sort of emergency cheat sheet here. To welcome this guest, let's have everyone who washes their legs.
What?
So you're in the shower. You either wash your legs deliberately as a thing, or you don't, and you've never really thought about it. Great, I think very good. So it's lovely to see so many people. Look, it's lovely, Richard. Hello, Richard. Great to see you here. Yes, there he is. Graham, the lockdown hair is absolutely suiting you. Great to have you here, Graham. Hugh, no one told you could take the costume off. Thank you.
Stu, can we just shame everybody who's left their camera off?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to shame them. I don't wash my legs. Who would? The very idea is absurd. Look at James
camera off then.
James B, great to have you here, James. Okay, so you are all here. You are all here to please welcome the wonderful Sean Morley. Give it up for Sean. And someone point out to me, there's Sean. There we are.
Hello,
Sean.
It's me, Sean Morley, the other comedian that performs entirely by having their audience bully them.
Just to get in on that, Sean, I notice that since the tech, you're dressing less formally.
The weather changed, and also you're wearing a little bit of an indoor jacket as well, and I thought I'd take mine off in case it felt like we were competing for status, and I didn't want to, emasculate. I didn't want to create loggerheads, and I took my jacket off to know, because I'm coming into your territory. This place reeks of you, and I can sense that. I know I've got to go down low. I've got to show my soft underbelly so that I give you the opportunity to slash me wide open should it come to it. If you ever come into my territory, I don't know why you would, then I get first strike.
Yes, brilliant. I love it. I'm all about that. I think that's great. And rest assured, never come into your territory. Sean,
welcome.
We've got some things for you. Let's start this. In fact, I need having got everybody on here. This is a prepped game, so only some of these people will prep the game. Please, if you prepped the game, thanks to Q and the writer of earlier on, if you prepped the game Sean's Horns, turn your camera on. If you did not prep the game Sean's Horns, please turn your camera off. We'll see you again shortly. I should have done this the other way around. I'm sorry. Apologies if I've just greeted you and then told you to fuck off. So these people have prepped a game called Sean's Horns. Fewer of them than I was hoping, but here we are. So, Sean, this game is called Sean's Horns. The link to you is that the word horns rhymes with the word Sean. It's just a little introductory game. You have to guess what animal the following horns are connected to. Everybody, hold up the horns of your animal. So here we go. Here's your first one. What animal is that horn? Animal or thing, I guess, possibly.
So it looks like an actual horn.
It does.
The
game wasn't well explained at the beginning.
I have a theory if Sean doesn't, but I will obviously let Sean go first.
Whoa, David, give him a chance, mate. He's a guest.
I just don't have a theory.
Thank you so much. Just to show a little bit of respect as I stare inscrutably at a horn. Well, I don't know. I'm going to say it looks like a proboscis. It's too big, and it widens at the end rather than tapers, as is traditional for an insect. But I'm going to say like a mosquito. But I believe this is a trick, and it's going to be a musical horn. And I'll
go for it. Holes, reveal the animal.
I was wrong. I was going to say snork. So
Snork. It could have been snork. Sean, what are your feelings about being tricked?
Well, I was right in that I said I was going to be wrong. And I also characterized the way in which I was wrong, in that I would be tricked, trapped, and that it would be a setup or a jape at my expense.
You're absolutely right on all counts.
I
Very
do
good.
agree
Next
for
horn,
that.
please. Next horn, Sarah. Here we go. Ooh.
Okay, well, now I know that horn, you know, the door of what we're talking about when we say a horn's been thrown wide open. If this came up first, I'd say, narwhal, I understand the game and I can operate proficiently within its parameters. But since this is the second one after the bear musical horn, I feel like I can't possibly say that. And that's
I'm going to
be
give
like
you a
the-
bit of insight. I think Sarah can be trusted.
Okay.
Oi.
Well,
That was Hole saying oi in the background.
and now that Goldsmith's put his rubber stamp on it, I'm going to say narwhal.
Yeah.
Yes, mate. And listen,
God.
who doesn't want to see a picture of a narwhal? Everyone loves a narwhal.
Oh,
Very good, very good. Thank you, Mia. Let's see your picture of a horn.
Oh, it's not a picture. I have an actual horn.
Holy shit! We should have saved you for last, Sean. let's- Mia's got the actual horn. What can you? I'd just like to say I said that at exactly the same time as Stegligs did that joke in the chat. I didn't pinch him off him. And that was, we just got the same stupid head. Mia's got a
So-
horn. Here we are, Sean.
Do I have just to say like a particular species, or can we go down from like genotype? Like, is it an ungulate? Can you tell me if it's an ungulate?
Got to be an ungulate.
As far as I know, it is.
Yeah. Let's say.
Ungulate is.
Hang on, Sean. Just stop you there for a second. Mia, describe the features of an ungulate, please.
Is it something to do with the
Never mind. Back to you, Sean.
It's as simple as hoofedness. To all
It
people
is
in the
hoofed.
chat.
Yes, it's got hooves.
It is a hoofed beast. Mountain ram.
A mountain ram. Is it?
Could, yeah, it's from the coast in Greece. I'm a weird.
Oh, you don't know?
Well, I didn't take it off the animal's head, but the place was there were wild sheep everywhere. So yeah.
Okay, stole from a grave. Very interesting.
Grave robbed random
this,
horn.
Listen, if you're going to steal, here's another. You learned a little trick about knowing if an animal was hoofed. Another one is if you're going to steal from a grave, identify who you're stealing from. When that works across the animal kingdom.
Very good. Okay, let's go to another horn. The next horn we're going to look at is from Lisa. Here we go, Lisa.
Oh boy, okay. Small horns in low light. We're on to expert mode.
Small horns in low light. That's the name of your second album, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not doing so well.
Brian Eno produced that one, didn't he?
I'm going to have to go with Baphomet.
Oh, I'd have said Baphomet as well. I can see it now.
We're a Baphomet crowd. That's why I'm getting the vibes. It's definitely Baphomet, Beelzebub. It's satanic.
Go for it, Lisa. What have we got?
It's an Eastern bongo.
Ironically,
grasped by an ungulate.
Ironically, that's sort of the first proper one. Oh, no, apart from Narwhal. No, what? Oh man, I would have said Baphomet. That's good. That's not bad. Who else have we got? We've got one more over here. Oh, we've got two more. So here's Abby.
Sorry,
Really taking the idea of preparedness.
Hyper expert mode. Okay, I'm going to need to get some rotation. If I could just get some rotation. So that your fingertips move slightly more towards the camera lens. Well, looks like my Floyd has Floyd's right that way. I'm going to go with unicorn.
I think that was excellent, Sean. I think one look at Abby and anyone would have guessed unicorn. And I think we've got one more down here from Ian. Oh no, two more. We've got one from Ian, and then we'll come to Leaky for the last one. Here we go. Now this, I don't know, Sean. Do you think you can trust this guy?
This is a trick. This is a trick. There's no reason why you'd go for, because obviously the setup is rhino, but the punchline, what could it be? Could be a guy with spiky boots. Could be Well, I don't know. It's not enough information. Let's just say I'll put my pride on the line and say rhino.
Let's see.
You were correct to go with your gut. It is indeed a rhino.
It's been churning
Nicholas
the
Rhino.
first one. I'm glad.
Very good. Lovely
Glad I
stuff.
got
Lovely
a win.
stuff. And let's go finally. The last round in Sean's horns. Leaking.
Oh, well, that has. You can see a little bit of the snout. You can see a little bit of the snout, even a nostril. So that has to be a rhino. That has to be a rhino.
Let's, Leaky, you're muted, I think, at the moment.
It's because I've turned my thing around because I'm
There you go.
behaving. And it is. It's a rhino.
What the Council Observer might not realise is that that's a picture of me juggling on top of a rhino. I was only thinking, only earlier today was I thinking, I think my son now is old enough to appreciate my street performing video, but he doesn't know that I was ever a street performer because it never comes up, as you know.
No, never.
And I thought he'd probably appreciate I should play him the thing, but that's what I'm wearing in the promo video. So I've decided I'm not going to show it to him. So that's that. Well, there we are, Sean Morley. That was Sean's horns, a little sorbet, if you like. I feel I'm misusing that word. An amuse-bouche in the Sean Morley section. Would you be interested in playing for us a gnomic game?
Right. Yeah. So I have prepped. Well, not prepped. I guess I have decided to bring with me an idea for a game that I think is arguably unwieldily conceptual. So when Stu explained in the email we're going to be playing games, I thought this is my chance to finally do a gnomic, which is a game invented by the philosopher Peter Suber in 1982 and is one of the most abstract and conceptual parlor type games I've ever heard of. And I thought, since this ship is already sailing quite intentionally into the sea, what better time than to just bring it out as a raft that can also perish. So, and
Sean, just to remind you, there's a beautiful introduction. I'm sorry to interrupt it, but to remind you, I think we need to get rid. It's my fault. We should get rid of everyone that's played. And if you like, you can think of a category of people to come on and play the game with you. You can do that before or after you describe how it works.
I think we want to be going for about 5 people. So, what kind of question? Holes
We'll
can
get
see you.
5
You've got to
results. Do you
vanish.
want
We need
people?
to
Do you want
reset.
people who can think on their feet, or do you want people who are happy being used as props?
I want people picked absolutely randomly.
Absolutely
I just want
random.
it
Here
to
we go.
be
Let's
one
see
of
if
your
we've
guess who style
Let's see if we've got a
questions.
5 things. Let's say, have we got 5 people who've never been to Nando's? Jump in if you've never been to a Nando's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Wow.
I think that's 5. That'll do us. We have
that's fine.
Bayana, James, Shara, Juniper, and Flossie.
Okay, so the central tenet of a gnomic is that the rules are completely flexible and the game is intentionally incredibly boring, with the option in every turn that any rule can be added or any rule can be dismissed by majority vote. So in order to create a very, very boring startup, the first to 100, everyone takes a turn, and I'll just roll them a 1 to 50 number on a random number generator on my phone. It's currently on 37.
That's
And
proof
first
it's
to-
random, guys. It's currently on 37. That's proof.
Well, I actually, while I was watching Helen, I installed at least 4 separate claiming to be random number generator apps and kept flicking through it while it generated numbers. And I kept thinking, that's not random. That's a pattern there. One of them landed on 1 5 times. And I set a range from 1 to 50. And I'm like, I know that could happen, but I'm going to uninstall this app and get another one. I'm on my 5th RNG app, so you've got to trust me. I've done my research. So we'll go around, we'll get a number assigned to each player, and then they can suggest a new rule or destroy a previous rule.
Okay.
With the aim of, if someone can set a timer for whatever is an acceptable length for this game to last.
Ooh, 6 seconds, 7 or 8 seconds. Let's say 5 minutes, right? I think that's a 5-minute game. Let's do it. Let's 5 minutes. David Hoare, can you please start the clock? 5 minutes. Are you listening?
Yeah. I have a timer and I can't find it.
Stu, would you be willing to call out people whose turn it is based on your, because it will be probably your display that's being streamed.
Yes, let's do it. Start the game, please. First player is James B.
Okay, James, there's ads on this one. There's ads for this one for starters.
There are ads on your number generator.
Red alert, choose your alliance. You can install that on Google Play if you want. You're allowed to do ads.
Battle brand deals.
Okay, you've got 29. You've got 29, and now you may submit a rule to the game. And it can be, there's no conceptual limitations to what this rule can be.
Do you want me to start?
I don't know. So is this like a no more jockeys type game or what?
No, very much not. Very much not that.
Oh, okay.
But it could be. The first rule could be you're not allowed to, or you. Well, I don't understand it. The first rule, presumably, Sean. The first rule could be something like everyone playing the game has to have their hands on their head for the duration of the game. That kind of thing.
Yeah, it could be. It could be that we just scrap the point system altogether and we just all vote on who should win based on mutual consensus.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Just to go back, David, we're just so you know, we're not spotlighting anyone. We're not moving. We're leaving it on gallery. Just so you know.
Right.
Just thank you.
No
We've got 4.5 minutes left, Sean, and in the chat, people are saying this is big Morley energy.
This is big Morley. This is big Morley, and I am Sean Morley. So if I do the things that I would do that are characteristic of me, and I've also been booked, the consequences of my actions are hardly my fault, are they? I'm simply existing along a trend that I've demonstrated for a good 30 years now. So really, it does fall to the bookers to
100%. Listen, I don't have any problems with it at all. The stream chat is split equally between this is the best thing I've ever seen and please someone tell me what's going on, which I think is a space you inhabit.
James, we're going to tuck you further into the turn rotation. Stu, you're up first.
Fine.
Your number is 26.
26. I don't remember the thing about the number, but the rule I'm coming up with is that everyone has to touch their face for the remainder of the game.
There are 3 minutes remaining.
Okay.
That's my rule.
David, you're up next. 5. What's your rule?
Oh, you have to wink every time you get given your point score. So.
Okay, lovely.
Yeah. We're sticking very much in parlor game territory here. I recommend you get us off this point system very quickly because it's very boring.
Oh, yeah, someone can make a rule for that.
Flossie, you're up next. Your number is 16.
All bread that you buy must be sliced.
All bread that you buy must be sliced during the duration of the game, or is this an immutable rule that
The
lasts
rest of your life.
Okay. It's a shame because a lot of artisan breads, you got to do it yourself. So that's quite a cruel rule. Shara, you're up next. Your number is 27.
There's no need for the numbers anymore. For the rules.
Right. No more numbers. Juniper, you're up next.
You cannot touch your face during the rest of this game.
Have I missed anyone, or are we back to the beginning?
Bayana, we've got Bayana.
Oh, I can't see them. Bayana, there's no victory condition, and it's your turn.
Everyone should get their tongue out when there's the next person's turn.
What do you mean by when it is their turn, or when it is the next?
Whenever there's the next person. I know.
But there's always a next person, so we'll have a tongue out.
They're announced, though.
There's always a next person out. Well,
I just like to say, I'm out. I touched my face, so I think I'm out.
Oh,
there's no out. There's no out.
There's no out.
No.
You can never get out.
Just hell.
Probably, there's no way to win, and there's no way to lose. And I recommend that we deal with this in the next adjudication of new rules.
It's Dames go.
Dames, you'll go.
Dames.
I declare myself the winner.
So a vote, so a hand. All in favour? That is the overall no met on the Infinite Sofa. Thank you.
27 seconds remaining.
James, you're the winner, and you've perfectly kept us to time. Absolutely incredible. Thank you,
Everyone
James.
else,
My
you were
God, I enjoyed it enormously. We've got another little game for you, Sean. Can we play another little game with you before we say goodbye to you?
Absolutely.
Would you rather play Paulie Morley or Dawn of Sean?
Remind me of Dawn of Sean.
Dawn of Sean is where you guess that you play higher or lower based on you guessing times that people have to get up.
And we do it higher or lower, like sequentially higher or lower specifically than the last person.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Or
Cool, man. Let's smash out Dawn of Sean.
Let's do Dawn of Sean. Okay, so everyone turn your cameras off, and then everybody, the playing conditions, the logic gate, we called this in the script thing, for Dawn of Sean is anyone who has a job they love. Anyone who has a job or is self-employed in a fashion that they love. So here we go, higher or lower for the time that you need to get up in the morning. Great to see some people genuinely committing to the bit. Absolutely. So here we go. People with jobs they love. This is it's Carl's second game. Great to have you here, Carl. You're not looking as confused as most people would be on their first visit. So lovely to have you, Carl. Is the plant to your right real?
It is. It's. Yeah, I rip a leaf off every day because it rots and goes yellow. I've got a bin full of them.
I'm going to ask you to show us your bin full of dead leaves.
There's today's one. Yeah.
I'm thrilled that you're fitting right in.
You're watching this morning's leaf.
Is that a real plant? Yes, I rip a leaf off every day. Well, take it. Okay, so here we go. Let's do. I'll highlight people. Sean Morley. We're going to play Dawn of Sean, and you have to guess. Let's start off. Leslie. I'll ask Leslie outright. What time do you get up in the morning, Leslie?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Your next player, Sean Morley.
Could I ask what job that is to do?
Yeah, I'm a charity fundraiser.
Charity fundraiser.
Okay, so you go to work in an office and that.
Well, I go to work at home.
You go to work at home, right? So the commute's no longer really a part of it, is it?
No, good point. But that's an excellent thing. So, Sean, the next person is Steg, and you are allowed to ask one question of Steg that is not well, it's related to, but isn't simply you asking outright what time do you get up.
And everyone here is self-selected on the basis that they enjoy their job.
I believe so, yes.
So you'd imagine that would push the average a little later, wouldn't you?
You'd think so, but then you're thinking like a comedian, aren't you? Not everyone likes staying in bed for as long as that.
I don't think I can relate or communicate with these people. Okay, Steve, my question is, can you show me your under eye? Can you just give me a good glasses up? Let me see the under eye. Don't touch it because that's going to skew the results. I need the natural presentation. I can't have you pulling it because it's changing the results. And also, just look normal. Just relax your eye. Quite well rested. That's quite well rested. Maybe 8.
So higher or lower?
Later. Maybe later. Sorry, later in the day.
So later than 7, Steg.
I'm afraid it's earlier. It's 6:45.
Ooh.
You can just go to bed early. It won't necessarily make you tireder. There's so much logic to this. So I'm not.
What's the job?
Not going to give it to you.
It's all right, Sean. You've got. We'll move on, but with the game, Sean, you have 2 lives remaining. 2 lives remaining. So Steg
no
is
one
6.
told me I could die.
No, I mean that's good news. Anyone would accept that as good news. You have 2 lives remaining.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Sean, what are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with your 2 lives?
I think I'll just guess faster and more erratically.
Okay, here we go. Steg is 6:45. Carl is your next human being. You can ask one question.
When do you water the plant?
Never.
Hence the dead leaves, perhaps.
Maggie FBK in the chat has suggested it's actually a result of overwatering. So I'm a little concerned now. I think
earlier or later than 6:45.
I think later.
Later than 6:45. Carl?
It is. It's 5 to 9.
Oh, there's a happily self-employed person. You're still in the game.
Wow.
You're still in the game.
It's nice. Okay, so that feels like another extreme. So
5 for
I'm going
9.
to stay in the game a bit longer. I think.
That's handy. That's handy. Let's go to Al.
Al, how come you own a wall hanging of the moon?
Because eBay exists.
With that answer, I think it could actually be later. I think it could actually be later.
Right now, I currently get up about 7:45.
7:45, 7:45. Some tricky life choices there. Sean, you have one life remaining, Sean. One life. Do you want to expend that one life on this game, or would you prefer to live forever?
And just leave the game and not lose.
No, embrace the death.
Seems
Sean.
like the
Embrace
Nomic way
the
to do
death.
it.
No, I'm ready to die.
Ready to die. Here we go. We're gonna go.
Notorious B.I.G.
I'm ready to die merch. We're going to go to Sam and Roz. Sam and Roz, and you can choose. It's actually Roz and Sam. Don't be put off. So tell us what you can choose one. Sean, pick your person, and then you've got to beat whatever the thing was. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Can I ask Roz what the wall chart is of?
This is Sam's office, so this is his to-do list.
Ooh.
Earlier.
Earlier. We've gone earlier.
This game is amazing.
Well, it depends who he's guessing for, because if he's guessing for Roz, then he's
Don't
right.
give it away. Don't give it away. Don't give it away. Sean, who are you guessing for?
An average between the two.
Work out the average, please.
Yeah, that would be earlier. Yeah, because I'm about 8:30 and Roz is about quarter to 6.
Yeah.
Great. So was that a win? Was that a win?
Yeah.
A decisive victory, I'd say, and
Decisive
based on
victory.
empiricism and
based
reasoning.
on empiricism, the best kind of decisive victory. Okay. So now we're going to go to Flossie. So what's the number, Sam and Roz? What number did you end on? What was the middle?
Brain's not working fast enough. 8:15? No,
7:15.
7:15.
7:15. So let's go to Flossie. Does Flossie get up earlier or later than 7:15?
Flossie, my question is your stream schedule public on your Twitch page?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Wrong.
But it's wrong.
I've already asked my question. I'm struggling because there's actually quite a
It's
few
fine.
people
It's
called.
twitch.tv/Flossie with 3 S's. Don't even worry about it.
Full plug.
I knew that would get you to contravene the rules on my behalf.
Ooh.
Hey, what do we got here? What's the schedule say? Starts relatively. None of them are too late. None of them are too late. None of them are too early. So
I
I'd
love
say
that you're
probably
spending some time on
maintains.
research, remembering that you do have the whole rest of your life as the time limit for this game.
I think that would be discourteous to you. What was my last one? I'm going to say. Oh, hang on. My last value was an average between two values, and no one told me what.
It was 7:15 is the average. 7:15.
Oh, probably maybe later than that. 7:15 is quite early.
You can live.
Yes.
It's a gift.
He lives. So
Okay,
far,
I'll
let's
let
go.
you plug your stream. You let me live another day.
Let's go to Soph. We're going to Soph. Do we think? Just fill us in? What time do you get up there, Floss?
7:30. 7:30 a.m.
7:30 a.m. AM. 7:30 a.m. is Soph. Okay, Sean, what's your question for Soph?
What's this? What's the offline object?
Just a wee sign.
Just a wee sign, Sean.
Oh, that's a wasted question.
Go on
To
there,
me, you've
yeah.
spun that question right up the wall, I'm afraid.
I think if someone asks you what's that sign, you go, "It's a sign." I think that's rude. So I don't think it's about. I think it was quite a brush off on the answer.
You reckon they're rude because they wake
Been
up
up
to
for a long
they're
time. Yeah,
grumpy?
good point.
Earlier, I'm gonna bet the house on that.
Oh,
Well,
Angela.
I'm going to be rude with my answer, and I'm going to tell you that I get to choose every day. So
everybody else can decide whether you live or die now.
Well, let's go to keep it fair. Let's go with this morning. When did you get up this morning, Soph?
Oh, it was 7:30.
It was 7:30. Dawn, you exist in a floating limbo state whereby you are neither dead nor alive, but we have sort of run out of time.
Schrödinger's Sean.
Standard. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I feel it suits you. You are, after all, the Infinity Lad, and I think you are now trapped in the infinite sofa, and I'm closing it forever.
I'm happy to suffer forever. I can make my peace with that.
If anyone out there has got even rudimentary artistic skills, if you could please tweet at the Infinite Sofa with a picture of Sean Morley trapped forever inside the Infinite Sofa in a state of half living, half death, sort of quasi life forever. Sean Morley. I mean, that's a result, really.
Oh, what, eternal torment?
Yeah, it's simply a result.
Oh, yes, that is a consequence. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I think I meant consequence.
We've witnessed causation, and now we're on the other side of it.
Sean, what would you like to advertise from your place trapped in the amber of the Infinite Sofa? What would you like to promote?
As long as I can get an Ethernet in my limbo state, I will still be streaming from twitch.tv/Sean Mall. And please check out Escape the North, the world's only live stream digital role-playing puzzle psychedelic soap opera game. Its own season 1 finale this Friday, as players helmed by guest captain Jos Norris will attempt to free a worm that a few months ago Poppy Hillstead threw into hell.
That sounds very narratively satisfying, and of course, fabulous Jos. I'm sure he can do it, unless you rigged the game as usual to be horribly unfair. Sean, goodbye forever. Thanks for staying with us, and thank you once again for being on the show. Give it up for Sean Morley.
Bye forever.
Oh, wow. I should be getting more into the habit of saying goodbye forever, appropriately enough tonight. Now, wow, is anyone still here after? Did anyone else break their neck in the energy gear shift between Helen Bauer and Sean Morley? Absolutely beguiling and wonderful. But I literally got whiplash. It was incredible. Okay, so we are going to have another fabulous song from Katie Pritchard. Katie Pritchard, before we get to our celebrity headliner. Everybody, if your camera is on, please applaud and welcome Katie Pritchard whilst I sit here like a champ waiting for her to arrive. Katie Pritchard, everybody. Katie. Oh God, Katie, are you all right? Are you a ghost?
Yes. I probably should have told you that before we did the show. Ooh. Should I go?
No, go for it. Hey, ghost, have you got anything for us?
Yes. I'm a ghost. Everybody, here we go. I'm a Who run the world? That's right, it's ghouls. Ghouls. Who run the world? Ghouls. Who run the world? Don't worry, I'm a sexy though. I wanna spook you up. Imagine living with this in lockdown. Don't worry, everyone. Ghouls just want to have fun. That's all. Have fun. Ghouls. Ghouls just wanna have fun.
Go on. So,
Showbiz.
Richard, Katie, I think I speak for all of us when I read out from the stream. I'm in pain from laughing. This is incredible. And I get why it's ending now. Katie, that was absolutely glorious. Thank you so much. Have you managed in the meantime to draw anyone else using MS Paint? Or whatever you're
Yes.
using?
Hopefully you've got David's one.
Callum, can we look at the Twitch feed, please? The Twitter feed?
Demanded.
And find David's one. He was quite demanding.
I've received a private message from a friend saying Katie Pritchard is absolutely amazing. So.
No one is allowed to private message David apart from me. Thank you.
I am also trapped in this with Sean.
Oh, very much so. Trapped in it forever. Here we are. That's Sean Morley.
Now, isn't it?
There's a real likeness. There's a real likeness. And do we have?
You really captured my Lego haircut.
Absolutely incredible.
Because whenever I talk to David, he's livid at me for something.
Oh, that's the mean David that I know and scared of, and he manages to hide on the show every time. Thank you, Katie. Please tell us where we can give you money and buy your bespoke artwork and all the rest of it.
Oh yeah. So I'm on Twitter.
I've just received a lot of private messages saying Stu can do one.
Sure, I received as many as that plus one saying David's a dick. So sometimes.
Sorry, Stu.
We need to resolve this relationship before the show ends. That's my Twitch that's going up in the Twitch stream now. And if you like this, that's on my t-shirt on my t-shirt shop, which is Katie. I'll put the links in the Twitch as well. Katie-Pritchard.tmail.com. There you go. And also I do art commissions as well. Art commissions. We've sent my drawings, and that's on Coffee. I'll put that all in the Twitch. Yeah, thanks for having me,
Katie Pritchard, everybody. Thank you, Katie. Great to have you. David. Earlier this evening. It's this afternoon really, I asked you if you wouldn't mind making a little song for us. Now I was going to save it to the very end of the show, but I need a wee. So
oh no, I need you to see it.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Want me to sing a song whilst you do it?
Before we bring in the super headliner, I need about getting upstairs, having a wee, washing my hands, getting back down.
Can I just run a mutiny?
What's that?
Can I just
do you want a 2-minute takeover, David?
Yeah.
Okay, and now, as per a format that I planned, and if it works, it was my idea. Please welcome David Hoare with a 2-minute takeover.
Finally.
All right.
That's the good one.
This is a year in the making. So, how's it going?
Good, man.
That's all right.
Good.
I'm good.
Can't believe Nominate a number 2.
Like
Be mean to them.
No, 140.
Nominate a number 2. Be mean to them.
Nominate a number 2 and be mean to them. Let's just look in the chat. I think calling somebody a number 2 isn't that good. Matthias has volunteered. Actually, this is good. This is top quality content. Hi, Stinky. I'm not
Stinky Pete.
Hi, Pete. How's it going, Pete? Pete's got a hammer.
Of course he has.
Amazing. How are you, Matthias? Oh, Matthias! Two hammers.
Double hammer.
This is highly relatable content, I feel. Matthias, you're looking very groomed.
Yeah, that's possible over here.
It's good chatting to you. Was anybody else startled at the shortness of Rob's hair? Rob?
Yes. Oh, shaved too.
Rob?
Yes.
Are you up to any like illegal activity with the length of your hair?
Guess who cut my hair?
Who did?
Guess.
Oh, guess who cut your hair?
It looks
I'm looking
nice.
at Heather, so I'm going
Monty.
Monty, yeah. Is it the dog?
Okay, that concludes the team takeover. Just returned.
I'm going to launch it as a format. See how we go.
Yeah, sure. Give it a go. Give it a go. I'm just drying my hands. I don't know if anyone started doing this. So if you're on Zoom calls, you bring the towel back with you, so you could just be ostentatiously drying your hands as you arrive. And the good thing is that if you do that, you don't need to actually have washed your hands. Sounds good. So everybody, hey, look, it's Matthias. Why don't we do a special game just for Matthias? And remind me of the name of your ironing board friend.
Stinky Pete.
Yes.
Stinky Pete, of course.
Of course. There he is. I tell you what, Matthias, do you think you know who the final mystery headliner might be? Have you any guesses?
Is he related to having beef with this channel?
Is he related to having beef with the channel? I like it. That's a really good guess. That's not actually right. But I tell you what, why don't we, to welcome our mystery super headliner? Oh God, there's another thing I've got to do as well, apart from unspotlight Matthias. I was sent earlier on. I was sent a PDF, right? The SoFam magazine. And I've been told not to. I've been told not to show it on the stream, which I assume is absolutely riven with nipples and drugs. I haven't looked at it yet, so I can look at it and react to it, which I'm doing now. This might not be a good bit. Just give me 10 seconds.
You're watching Stu Reacts to.
Yeah. You react to things some of you made that is full of impenetrable in-jokes. Maybe this isn't the right energy for this moment, but give me a second because it is... Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Yep. I like that. Was good. That was a good picture of me, that one. Yes. Jesus Christ, is that a real... Like,
well, you gotta write that sentence.
Enjoying how vague your sentences are. Oh wow, this could not be real at all, but I know it is.
Oh well, thank you everyone. That was good.
That was
Bristol Dad reacts to fan art. Says P. Hey P. Thanks so much. And look, Matt J. Puzzle Guy, who made a real puzzle for the thing. Shall I? Is it? Can it, like, how else can we all experience it? I don't want to put it on the stream because obviously I've now seen why I shouldn't put it on the stream. But could we? Is anyone that cares? Has anyone that cares about it seen it? Put you in the stream chat. Give me a shout if you care about it but you haven't seen it.
Can I be sent it, please? Can I be sent it?
Can you be sent it? Yes, I can forward that to you now. Shall I do that now? You have another 2-minute takeover while I forward an email.
Shall I? I'll take over and then I'll react. This is okay. This is the new format, everybody.
No. What we're gonna do? We need a bunch of people.
I've been sent it.
We need a bunch of people. We need anyone who. What's a good one? I've got a sort of vague list. Anyone who has met me in real life. Anyone who has met me in real life. So goodbye, Matthias. I'm so sorry. We have.
I've met you.
When did you meet me? When did you meet me?
Oh,
Edinburgh twice.
Oh yeah, but that. No, I'm sorry. I know, but that's not since. That's not since the existence of the SoFam, is it?
Oh right. Well, fine.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean,
you didn't specify, mate.
It didn't say that.
Oh well, this is me. Listen, this is all part of my plan to drive the show into the ground.
It's working.
If you've met me in real life since becoming a member of the SoFam, let's just see. Here we go. Here's a bunch of people. I don't want this to be me centric. I just thought it'd be a good range of dickheads. Hey everybody! Wait a minute. I saw Histor Crow and I was about to spotlight him and he fucked off. Where's Histor? There he is. Look, everybody, it's Andy. Hello, Andy.
Hey.
And I'm just doing a little. David, can you screen grab this for me so after the show I can remember who I've met in real life?
Done. Screenshot shaved.
Do you know what, Callum? Can you let Carl's met me in real life, but he's having difficulty turning his video back on. Leaky has entered the room, everyone, which is impressive.
Mystery headliner Leaky.
Well, that would be terrifying. But anyway, thank you, everyone. Before I bring on the mystery headliner, you're all here to welcome the mystery headliner with a huge round of applause. And before we kind of go into the final section of the show, so it doesn't get all eggy later on, I just want to say thank you, everybody. This has been great. And so far, I've really been enjoying this new thing, which isn't the Infinite Sofa, but might be something a bit like it. So we'll have a bit of feedback on that later on. And the feedback in David's case will take the form of a dance, apparently. I don't know why that's happening. So with that in mind, this has been lovely, and I'm just going to say so now so I don't tear up. But what a wonderful thing to be celebrating a year of having done this. I know we haven't done it consistently, Rob. I know we only did 8. I know it wasn't long enough, and we didn't make enough money for charity to get an award, but it changed my fucking life. And I hope it, and it certainly changed David Hoare's life. We might have a bit more on that in a moment. It's really... It's fucking great. This is so great, and that magazine's great. But what's great is everyone constantly loving it and giving to it and sharing and creating things, and it's absolutely brilliant. And even though, if you saw my performance at Catherine Bohart's Gig Fest, even though I slagged you all up, no, I didn't. Even though I made much of the fact that I'm the biggest simp in comedy for basically buying merch made of me by people who support me, if not fans. And all of those things. Anyway, I love you guys. This is such a lovely thing, and what a wonderful send-off to give it. I would like now to welcome the special mystery guest headliner. It is, of course, unbeknownst to him, David Hoare. Hey! Didn't tell you, fucker. I thought it would be nicer if you had a real...
I've been sending private messages to Callum guessing who it is. I'm pretty sure it's Rob Gilbert.
Who were your top 3 guesses, Dave? Who were your top 3 guesses?
Rob Gilbert, Milliken, and I didn't really have another one.
Oh, we don't need any of those guys because we've got David Hoare. Can we give David Hoare a huge round of applause? What I'm going to do, Dave, and I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if this will work in terms of the mechanics of the show. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to treat you with the respect I would treat an actual guest. Already fight it. So we've got a couple of David Hoare themed games. And here is the first one. With all the people whose camera on. This one isn't David Hoare themed. This is just a little warm-up game. Dave, you and me, we've done this before, I think, but I don't think it was against each other. We're going to play Guess Who. Okay, so everybody who is currently with their camera on, we're going to play Guess Who. So I am now going to secretly pick someone. And
Can I just say I've always hated the booking policy of this show.
Yeah, perfectly fair. We're going to play Guess Who, and what I'm going to do. What's the best way to do this, Callum? Could you tell me, please? Should I just leave my screen as it is? And the way we do it is so I'm not going to spotlight. There we go. Fine. We're going to stay on David's face. Leave on gallery. Thank you, Callum. Understood.
I think Callum has to pick a person for me and a person for you, and then send it to us in the private chat, and then.
Oh, that no, we can't do that. We have to. We'll do one round first because when people switch off their video, like it can't take out.
We have to have somebody to pick.
No, I'll pick, and you're playing. Right, we're just playing half a game of Guess Who.
I thought I was playing against you. Never mind.
And it's this kind of magic that really has typified our relationship. Okay. So here we go. I have chosen a person. So if we say no more people with beards, for example, then everyone who has a beard, turn your own video off yourself. Okay, turn your camera off yourself. So I have chosen a person.
Is this person wearing headphones?
This person is not wearing headphones. If you're wearing headphones, please turn your camera off. Let's see if
the audio quality is slightly worse now.
Okay, let's call this. If this goes too quickly, we'll call it a test run, and we'll do a big one with everyone. Maybe at the end. Who knows? Okay, next question.
Does this person have glasses?
This person does have glasses.
Oh shit. Yeah, Roz, please get out.
well done, Dave.
Yeah, you could have just bent over. Oh, no, that's a weird sentence. Okay. Does this person have a visible chair in their camera?
I love the way you're playing this game. This person does have a visible chair.
Okay.
So Leslie and Ian, you're out. I'm really appreciating the way you're playing this.
Thank you. Does this person have a beard?
This person does have a beard.
Okay.
I love the way Bean was angry not to have been the person. Fuck this game.
My fucking show, Stuart.
I played a game with Bean on my stream and I was accused of all sorts of things. So
I'm cool with that. Do that on your own stream. Okay.
That's fine. Okay.
It's down to a mad guess now. You just got to.
No. I'm gonna try and narrow it down.
You're gonna fit it down.
Hang on. Okay, so basically, here's my thought pattern: is one of these people is highly organized but has one job, or it's Jose. So,
right. Remember, it's a horseshoe, not a circle. It's a horseshoe, not a circle.
Does this person have one job?
Does the person have one job? I mean, for me, I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't hang out in green rooms, mate. I've got children.
Good
question.
Sorry. Okay. Cool. I mean, yeah. Everything I know about these people now is kind of circumstantial. Other than does one of them have post-it notes behind their head?
Are they the same guy? I'm finding it very difficult to.
Hang on. Let me just work out the same person. Sam, how do you make your coffee in the morning?
I don't drink coffee.
Okay, they're not the same person.
Okay.
Does one of them have post-it notes behind their head? I'm still playing the game.
Yeah, my person does not have post-it notes.
Is it Jose?
It is Jose. Congratulations, David. Very good. Now, very good. Everybody turn. You guys can turn both cameras off. Everybody, if you prepared for the game called The Finish Line, turn your camera on. If you prepared for the game called The Finish Line, turn your camera on. Thank God. Oh, 3 of you. Oh, no, wait. We've got more. This is the game called The Finish Line. In the writer's room earlier on, we came up with this game. It's called The Finish Line, and it's a little quiz all about Finland. Oh, David, let's see how many points you can get. If you're prepared, you can also turn your camera on if you're prepared to sneakily Wikipedia a question now, or just make one up.
Can I just say that I've already exhibited in the past week how bad I am at geography, so this is going to go
bad at geography.
Great. I'm
Here we go.
horrific at geography.
Okay, we'll do the finish line, and then we've got 2 more incredible games to play, and that'll wrap the show up. And a mere 11 minutes over as we stand. Okay, Here we go. Let's go to Shara. What's your question about Finland?
Hi, Shara. Lovely to see you.
Hi. Just how diverse is the culture of Finland? Is it all Finnish people? Do you reckon?
Stunning.
Once again, a really clear. This is pretty gnomic. I think Sean Morley is in the system of the game now and has infected it with a sort of series of gnomic logic errors. How diverse?
Can I just say
if we have any questions
Helen Bauer has.
If we have any questions that are less conceptual than this, those are also fine. Sorry, David, over to you.
I was going to say, Helen Bauer has stuck around to see who the mystery headliner is. And
she knew the risks when she took the gig. Right. Okay.
Great. I'm going to say that Finland is fairly diverse.
The answer is?
Were you asking me?
It's a conceptual question, and there's your answer, I guess.
Great work, thank you, Shara. So David, so let's change the name of the game. If you'd like to know anything about Finland that you think David might know, feel free to ask him. Okay, prepared questions if we can. Let's go to Heather and Rob. Let's have a question about Finland for David.
David, can you name one of the 2 European countries with a lower population density than Finland?
Cracking fucking question, Rob. Always can rely on Rob.
Liechtenstein?
I don't think Liechtenstein is a place.
Does it count?
Liechtenstein is.
Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
Thank you. I don't know if anyone heard my inner German jump out there.
The voice of German God just came down and smoked us. Luxembourg?
You may want to look in the chat, see if there's any assistance in the chat. They might help you out.
Any ideas?
No, you can't just ask me a question and be like, somebody else might know the answer.
No. What he's saying to you, David, is you've got this wrong. Look at the chat. It'll help.
I see. Hang on. What's your YouTube? What's your what website are we on?
I feel we may be running out of steam with this game, David. Just take some wild stabs at it.
Iceland?
Yes, well done, David.
Iceland is one of them.
It's just Björk, right?
It's just Björk, that's right.
Denmark.
Iceland and Denmark. Thoughts?
Not Denmark, I'm afraid, no.
Oh, okay.
Put us out of everyone's misery. What is it, Rob?
The other one was Norway.
Norway. There we go. This is the kind of top content you're going to be missing on Monday nights from now on. Let's go over to Ian. Let's have your question, please, Ian.
The nearest 1,000, how many skiers were there in Finland in 2020? To the nearest 1,000, how many skiers were there in 2020?
Skiers? 2020.
Oh, skiers. Right.
Less because I'm going to say 40,000.
To 40,000.
That's incorrect. There were 1,264,000, also known as 1.264 million skiers in Finland in 2020.
And that's all we've got time for. Thanks, everyone.
I hate this headliner.
I tell you what, listen, we've got other stuff to do. I'm finding this moribund. Jump in the chat and tell me whether you want us to move on or whether you're desperate for more stuff about Finland.
Can I assert myself as a guest and say,
nothing
can we move
but
on?
dry facts about Finland. Hang on, the comments are: you don't get this on House of Games. More Finnish stuff. Crack on, move on, crack on, move on. Who are you? More Finland, please. David, have you killed anyone on a plank recently?
Yes, I have. I killed some people who were playing Among Us yesterday on Chris Betts' stream. I murdered 2 people at the same time. It was good.
Oh, nice, good. Okay, it's not going to help us though, is it? So let's move on. David, have you got your Lego ready?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to ask everybody, please turn off your cameras and turn your cameras back on if you have access to Lego. Turn your cameras back on if you have access to Lego.
Well, it's there.
Very good. There's some surprising. There's some unsurprising Lego access.
Oh, the Easter set.
And presumably,
I got limited edition Easter set with my most recent order. Yes.
Limited edition Easter set. Nice.
In the other room. Thank you.
Okay, now hang on a minute. I can't see the child. Are you telling me the child doesn't have access to Lego? That's bullshit. This is also bullshit.
Services.
I think. Okay, so there's a lot of Lego going on.
We've got off-brand Lego. Does that count? I don't think
Quality
it's
bricks.
quality bricks.
Oh, hello. Bricks play.
Quality
hand bricks. Yeah, okay.
That's hers, not mine.
Yeah, fine. That's allowed. Okay, now in the chat stream, someone is going to have to help me out with this because I wrote Lego and then I didn't think of a thing. Can we all make? I tell you what we should do. Let's make. Hello. I just want to go to anyone that's holding up their Lego that proudly deserves a brief spotlight. Good work. Very nice. I think what we should try and do is make a model of David Hoare out of Lego. I think that's pretty good. Someone is pushing for make Finland out of Lego, but that ship has sailed. No,
get out of here, Finland.
Okay, someone else start making a. Oh my God! Look at the state of this. Holy shit! That is impressive. Is that Winnie the Pooh? Oh my God! And Tigger. And Tigger too. Very nice. Everybody, smash your Lego. Whatever it is, I don't know. You've got to make a. You've got 1 minute. You've got 1 minute, and let's have a model of David Hoare. David, you've got to make a model of yourself.
David, what colour are your eyes?
Shine. That is a lovely specific question. Let's go to a long shot, please, Callum, so we're not all staring at my face. Over in the stream chat, Hogwash says no camera, but loads of Lego. So if Hogwash, you'd like to play along, describe to me how good your picture of David is.
Hogwash is really good at Lego.
Shine Eye says I'm not dismantling my sets for this. Alex Hancock says no, still out of Lego. Thanks a lot. Stop trying to make him make a Lego matter. Hugh Bar had a Finland question, which we didn't get to. Thanks to the omission of what country does Finland look like a bollock on a €2 coin? You can play that in the chat if you like. Oh. Do you know, I really think tonight we started the show at a really breakneck pace. And then we did a big gear shift with Sean. Both of those things were valid. We had loads of fun, high energy fun with Helen, and some economic kind of business, and a narwhal. You've got to be happy with a narwhal with Sean. But I tell you what, as everyone makes an increasing amount of noise with their fucking Lego,
At least I'm using my phone.
it's around this time of the evening that I'd like to just reflect on the events of the last year and just tell you if you have been affected by any of the issues raised. Absolutely on your own. Although you're probably not. You're in the Discord. I imagine you're in the Discord. And feel free to live your lives and talk to who you want. Feel free to live your life if you can. But what I was going to say was, this has been loads of fun, hasn't it? To my mind, this feels like it's got legs. So just while we're finishing off the last 30 seconds, let's have a little chat in the stream chat. Let me know. Let me know. Oh, by the way, I don't know if Katie Pritchard's still here, but Herbie Treehead, you remember Herbie Treehead? Herbie's watching. He texted me to say, Katie Pritchard has made me laugh for the first time this month. That's good, isn't it?
Oh,
we're only 6 days in.
great.
Still quite impressive.
I love Katie.
So thank you, Katie. Now, what we've there's some models starting to be made. 30 more seconds just to wrap up. More like this, right? This has been really fun. I found I was a lot less anxious about it once I knew it was going to be this. So maybe, and I promised myself this morning, I said, don't promise anything on the stream. maybe we could do like once a month. Something like that. If we were to do more of this, then what would be the best? Would it be best to have one top draw guest who spends the whole time with us, and we do it's an hour-long show and we just smash into it? Because that's
Yes.
it would, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that's that result. So my only gripe is at the start, Stu's levels are fractionally lower than everyone else. Fuck you, rat frequency. Look, I didn't turn the thing up. Give me a break. But to be honest, if that's your only gripe, then thank you very much. Always glad to hear from a fan.
I like the idea of having a little interludes like you had with Katie.
Yeah.
That was good. A little interlude is good. Yes. Okay. These are always enjoyable, says Shazali. Just get anyone on. Sure, but guests are important if you want to get people here. The other idea would be that it wouldn't be on Twitch. Boom! Check that out. Because the problem with Twitch is walled garden, isn't it? We've got to get off Twitch. I mean, I'm sorry everyone that's joined Twitch, particularly if it was because of this. But we've got to get off Twitch because it's just a nightmare getting anyone to Twitch.
Yeah.
You what, mate?
I was about to say who is sellotaping, but I can see now, and I am
okay,
flabbergasted and irritated.
Put your Lego down, everybody. You get extra points for sellotaping Lego. Put your Lego down. And Callum, do you think it's a good idea for me? Fuck you too, says Rat Frequa. Here's the thing. Let's have it. Oh my God, these are fucking incredible. Okie dokie. There's people. Oh my God. Now this is looking very good.
Ron Weasley.
I gotta say, it's not bad.
That's Bill Weasley.
I know we've no, it's David Hoare. Thank you. Let's go over here now. Look at this.
Pob. Do you remember Pob?
I get it. He does look. It's like the Pob version of David. Okay, that's good. Let's go now to this one. Holes.
He's got a moustache and a blue and white striped top.
In my bald French days.
Very good. You've got the eyes.
Yeah.
Let's go to James.
David Hoare in an Indiana Jones costume.
David Hoare in an Indiana Jones costume. I like it.
Don't mind it.
Let's see. Duncan.
Ooh.
Very good.
Yeah.
I think you've really nailed his beak.
It's like me when I had my wisdom tooth out.
Let's look at this one. I like it. It's expressive. Good work there from Shara. Remember, David, you're going to have to choose your... Oh, hello, David. What have you got? Do we want to come...
I'm holding I'm holding some Lego as well, just to make
it. This is why they pay you the big subscriptions. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see what Flossie's got. Can we crash zoom on that, please, Flossie?
It's not fun, but it's accurate.
Those look like some quality bricks.
Is the tire hair?
It's not quality bricks, and that's why I did such a bad job.
Not my mouth.
Great job.
No, it's your hair.
Let's pretend it's his mouth. Oh no, it's gone. Not to worry. Okay, we'll move on. Let's go to James.
Winston from.
I love it. I love that we've gone colourblind casting. That's very much in tune with the values of Sofa. Let's see, Anne-Marie and Ruby.
Right, so we've not got very many pieces. Do you want tits or a beard?
I just came in on the end of that sentence. You asking me?
I'm the headliner, Stu.
Oh yeah, sorry, buddy.
I mean, it's the eternal question in my life, really.
Actually, little sub game. David Hoare, tits or a beard?
Tits or a beard?
Careful.
Careful with what? With my own emotions. I mean, I'm always shaving at the beginning of shows, which would denote that I don't really want the beard. So I believe I want tits.
Okay,
absolutely fair. So here we go. That's David Hoare there.
I like me.
I don't know if
So
Lego
perfect.
tits are against the terms of service. Let's go over here to Gareth. This is the sellotape. Oh, fucking.
This
With
offends
blue
me.
eyes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
This truly offends me in many ways.
I think just keep holding it up there, Gareth. I think we're going to do a sub game in the stream chat. Can anyone come up with the name for this horrifying childhood demon that haunts your dreams?
David Hoare.
So, yeah, with David Hoare. Thank you. That's the winner. I hope David Shutters are here in the chat because David Hoare would be good. Stuart Goldsmith says Redwoods. Yes, very good, very good. Dr. Crunch, the Little Professor, Mr. Nosy Bonk, David Gore, Stu Gozzlemith, David Bourne, the Horatron, Hawkenstein. Oh, and if you do, I should say, if you do want to use your 50,000 channel points, just go nuts because you don't need them anymore. Very good. Thank you, Gareth. That was excellent work. Let's just say, I love that there are people still building. Lisa. Hello, Lisa.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of Lego, so you've got a chicken head.
What Lisa doesn't know here is that I played a chicken in my year 4 school play, so it's actually
very good. Doesn't know indeed. We know all your shit. Very good, Lisa. I like that very much, and I'm also just going to come back to you there for a second, Lisa. I love that you've gone for legs. I think you're one of the only people that's bothered with legs that hasn't just.
They kept falling off.
Most people haven't seen my legs, Stu.
No, true. No, I did. I discounted your legs, little pins that they are. Here we go. Let's go to Jen. Hello, Jen. This is the first time we've seen you on the show. What have you got for us? Oh, it's culturally insensitive.
Well, I was trying to find a pirate outfit, but I found an Indian headdress, and instead of a pirate, I found a teddy bear, and instead of a pirate ship, I have a horse.
Very good. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Abandon show, everybody.
It's probably not the best time to say that, then, is it? I was going to say I once did a YMCA.
No. Let's move on. Very good. Very good. And let's go to John. What have we got here, John?
It's very low tech, but it's got arms and everything.
Hold it up a bit. Or are you hiding in the dark like a bad cinema prop?
David, let's hope it's not voodoo, everyone, because I'm of course going to ask you to all to smash your David. No. Here we go. Over to Heather and Rob.
That time I was Pingu. That's good.
School play, year 4, you were Pingu. Of course you were. Over here, I'm just enjoying whatever that is. Great stuff.
Possibly the most accurate so far.
Now, over here, hello, look at this. That's the most accurate so far.
Very good.
Man-spreading.
Good.
You've really captured his lack of genitals.
Yeah. You really got my hips.
Also, look at the arms. It's David.
Hey, very good, very good. Have we had? Is there anyone left? Have we not had? Is there anyone we've not had? I feel like we've missed out. Sam and Rod. Oh, no, we saw yours first, didn't we?
Can everyone hold them up, please? Hold them up.
Let's hold them up.
I've already broken mine up.
Okay.
Instantly disqualified. Turn your camera off if you've already broken it up. I think you pick a winner and I'll pick a winner.
I like Duncan's. I'm gonna and I also really like Lisa's. And Gareth's one is completely disqualified for the sellotape and haunting my dreams. I'm gonna go with Duncan. I think it's the most accurate.
20,000 points to Duncan. Great work, Duncan. Fantastic stuff.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you. That was a lovely game. Good work, everybody. Would you all please turn off your cameras? And for this final game of the show, possibly the final, I think it might be the final game, because I feel like this, we've got some hot content here. We may as well save it in case this ever happens again. So what we'll do, by the way, my winner was Gareth specifically because of the sellotape. So 50,000 points to you because I'm in charge. So what we'll do is everyone turn on your stream, turn on your camera, please. If you have not turned on your camera so far, if you have not participated in the show so far and would like to, here we go. We've got Richard. It's Frank. Hey, Frank. How you doing? Michael's here. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. It's been ages and ages. Great to see you. Nick's here. Matthew's here and Callum's here. We haven't deliberately... Hey, Callum, great T-shirt, mate. The very pinnacle of fashion. I love your work. These are no longer available. So a sweet little collector's item. So it turns out... And look, his little Phil. Hello, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
And look, his little Matthew. Look at little Matthew. So did all of you, gang, did you legitimately not fill in any of the categories? Did I do a thing that was like no bald men? What was the oh yeah, no, fair enough. Okay, fair. Bald men, hats, and balding men. That's fine. Okay, well, I feel like this is a bit. Well, come on, Michael. Come on, mate. You're in no position to be pointing to your head.
We didn't do the no 5-star men rule.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so we want we'll get everyone on for a very last game at the end. But for now, what we're going to do here for a game is, David, who is your favourite recording artist / singer, please?
Kate Bush.
Kate Bush. You will now decide, David, a Kate Bush song, and I'm going to ask you to perform it with your microphone turned off, and we're going to guess what it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so choose one, and the people on the sofa, you can join in the chat, but the people on the sofa have the versions. So here we go. David Hoare is now muted, and he's going to perform for us one of, let's hope it's not the most obvious one, but who knows. Here we go. David Hoare performs the songs. Oh, there we go.
Is it Babushka?
It's incredible, whatever it is. Very good, David. Stop there. I'm going to ask you to unmute. Unmute.
Would like you to unmute.
You threw yourself into that so hard.
Yeah.
That absolutely broke my neck. Hands up, people on the sofa, if you think you have any idea. Without having looked at the stream chat, let's go to Phil.
Yeah, Hounds of Love.
Was it Hounds of Love? It was not Hounds of Love. Let's go to Matthew.
Was it Kate Bush's cover of My Way?
Lovely work there from Matthew. No. Any other guesses? Over to Michael for a guess.
Running Up That Hill.
Correct.
Yes. Great work. Okay, David. It was so good. Let's have another one, not counting any of the ones you've heard.
Okay,
over to David. Good. Oh, I've just unmuted you. Hang on. There we go. You're fine. I mean, I think we all know this one, but hands up when you think you've got it. Over to Nick.
It is the literary classic Wuthering Heights.
Is it Wuthering Heights? Very good, very good. Thank you. A round of applause for Nick. Congratulations, Nick. And now, Wombling Heights says Alan Chat. The fast food song, Wuthering Eights. And Heather says Rob is eating popcorn. Great work. Okay, sorry there, Nick. Didn't mean to leave it on your face there. David, have you got one more in the tank?
I've got one more in the tank.
Here we go. I'm muting now. Everybody... Very good. Very
Babushka.
Very good. Oh, it's got to be, hasn't it? Let's go. Who was that? Was that you, Matthew?
Yeah, Babushka.
Was it Babushka, David?
It was Babushka.
Lovely stuff. 1,000 points for everyone apart from David Hoare. Very good. Okay. It was good. I liked it, but I think there was something about the silence of it meant the energy was slightly down. But I did like it. It was a good game. Okay, everybody turn your cameras on, please. Now, everybody turn your cameras for the very final game of the final Infinite Sofa, because I've just seen the time. Let's have everyone's cameras on, please. And what we're going to
count to 90.
What was say again, mate?
We're going to count to 90.
What is that? Yeah, is that
Tight
that'd be a
90.
fun way to finish the show off? Thank you, everybody, for being part of this. Listen, we've got to finish up now. So well, actually, you've got David. Have you prepared a song? You've prepared a thing. Do you want to do your song as the last thing?
I would love to throw to Callum whenever we are ready. We could do it now and then we can end if you want.
Well, you do it, and I'll listen whilst trying to think of a final game.
Well, why don't we throw to Callum?
Let's throw to Callum.
March 2020, the whole world shut down. But
Oh,
one
am I
man was
spotlighting?
determined to turn all our frowns upside down with the most sensational screen event since Gordon the Gopher. Stuart Goldsmith and his infinite sofa. With invisible Callum and shut him up a bit more. Lockdown was never going to be boring anymore. He turned the internet into a large group of friends. But now it's time for all of that to end. The cult is over, so everybody drink your Kool-Aid now. The cult is over. Everybody get your nipples out. Thank you, Stuart Goldsmith. Thank you, Stuart Goldsmith. Thank you, Stuart Goldsmith. Thank you, Stuart Goldsmith.
Mate, that was absolutely great. I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry, I destroyed your first 3 visual jokes by not spotlighting the right thing. It was a bit confusing. Oh, mate.
You missed the end where I shouted out, "They've rebadged it, you fool."
Mate, thank you very much. Give it up for David Hoare, everybody.
Brilliant, I love you all, and I love you, Stuart. I love you, Callum.
Oh, mate, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. That was lovely. Wardy has just messaged me saying, surely we can play Prick or Not. We could. The other things that we had was a drawing game called Ultimate Warrior. It was all about Last and Ultimate is the theme. I don't want to give away that it's David, so we couldn't do games themed about whores, fortunately. Drawing David as a wrestler, that'd be quite fun. We do that another time. We've done the Lego one. We've done the last, well, we've got the last word. That's a kind of book related one. We could do a sort of final last bit of we could play the owl game. David, you fancy quick round of the owl game? I mean, I can hear Holly in the background saying "fuck off" now, or maybe Bean. It would be. No. We could do a last little go of the superhero game, but it doesn't really have an ending.
I think that's how it has to end. Superhero.
Okay, everybody in the chat. I would like you. I will choose. Oh, do you know what I should do? Is bottle the show. Thank you, everybody. We're going to finish up with the superhero game. But if you've enjoyed it and you haven't already paid, pay now. Pay now. Pay loads. Don't pay what you can afford. Pay them. Don't pay what you think it's worth. Pay the maximum you can afford. It's been a while. And a huge thank you to all of you who've been part of this and everyone who's part. Like, I know Herbie's watching. Herbie Treehead was instrumental at the beginning of this. It was Herbie Treehead who first said to me, that dynamic between you and David Hoare, that's really good, that is. Before David kind of rebelled and ruined it by being funny. But Pete Dobbin was a huge part of it. Carl was really useful and helpful and had great ideas. And you all, of course, the regular SoFam watching at home or watching this on, I was going to say catch up. We're not on catch up. You're watching it later in the future. And everyone who's sort of part of it and contributed to it. It's been so wonderful. We're going to finish up with the superhero game and then we'll go away and we might have a little chat about I might have a little think. I might call David and Callum tomorrow and go, hey, let's timetable a chat about some possibilities for some time from now. Anyway, please mention in the video on demand, you dipshit. Yeah, it sounds like Maggie. What I need is 2 superhero traits. So everyone's superhero powers. Just mention a single superhero power, please, in the chat. I will combine 2 of them, and we will all come up with an immediately blurted out and typed in name in the chat stream for your best superhero. So the way it works, just once more, I say 2 superhero abilities, and you immediately name what your superhero would be called. If you think about it, that's cheating.
No.
So you just have to go for it. Let's go. We're not doing dogging, thank you.
Always holding us back, aren't you, Goldsmith? Always holding us back.
Thank you, One Stone Too Many, who donated. You're the only person that did, but thanks. And you've set the bar high with 20 quid there. So if anyone else feels that that's appropriate, chuck it in now. We are actually paying all of the guests this time. David Hall, of course, not counting as a guest. Okay. Okay, I like that. We'll go for this. We'll go for you can control probability and you've got massive teeth. You can control probability and you've got massive teeth. I'll go to some people in the room. Hands up if you've got one. And here we go, Alex. It's the child. What's your superhero name, Alex?
Number Cruncher.
Number Cruncher. God damn it. Pull the feed. It's the end of the show. That was incredible. I'd be amazed if we could come up with something better than that. Well done, Alex. That was great. Hands up if you got one. Hands up if you got one. Control possibility, control probability. I mean, we might have to just restart because that was so good. Oh, fucking hell. It was so good. Ian's got me. If I was Ian, I'd be terrified. What have you got, Ian?
Predicto Buckface.
Thank you. That's playing the game properly, but of course it's not going to beat Number Cruncher. We've also got Lucky Jaws, Number Gnasher, Lucky Gaptooth. But well, this game's pointless. Alex, you're an absolute hero. Alex, you're going to be Charlie Bucket to my Willy Wonka. Would you like to own the format?
Have to own the format.
I'm sorry, David Orr's gutted. He was in the frame to be my Charlie Bucket, but now you're nothing but my Veronica.
Stop again. Can I just say that my superhero was maths dentures, so I'm glad you never cut to me.
Oh, Jesus, David Hoare. What was that kid? Oh, sorry. No, I meant David Hoare. Yeah, sorry. It's already started. It's already second. We'll do one more. That was so good. Can they not be that good? Because that was game really good.
Can we lower the quality back to where it was, please?
Thank you. This is why you do not want fresh blood. What I should say, everybody, spaff all your channel points now. There's no other use for them. Okay, so you have powers over Lego and you're invisible. Go. Powers over Lego and you're invisible. Hands up. Hands up and you've got one, or we'll go to the stream chat in a second. Jump in. Juniper. Let's go to Juniper.
David Hoare on the Infinite Sofa.
Very good, David Hoare on the Infinite Sofa. Hands up if you've got one. Laura is actually clicking. Abby looks like they might have one. Abby.
No, I was trying to think.
No, it doesn't matter.
Stanley Gulbricks.
Stanley Gulbricks. I like it. Anne-Marie.
No Brick Dick.
No Brick Dick. I love it. That is playing the game how it's supposed to be played. Michael, just jump in with one.
What were the two things?
Dr. Bricks.
Say again?
Oh, that was bad. Dr. Bricks.
Dr. Bricks, I don't mind it. I'm going to start randomly picking on people. It's a much more fun way to play the game. Large Simon, what do you reckon? Invisibility in Lego?
See-through brick.
Thank you. Jesus Christ. Mia?
I have nothing.
Al?
Sparrow brick.
Okay, very good. Thank you. We're going to go over to the stream chat, see if anyone managed this. Busby Brixby, Brick a Shit, Glass Brick, Ghost Brick, Invisibuilder. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes.
Matthias says leg on. I like it.
Oh.
Damn comedy guy. Phil also says leg on, but they ran it all together as one word, so it is different. Lego no. Goodbye channel points, says Brent Mitchell. Cloak of Inbrixability, Invisibrix, Invisiblock, Glass Studs. Chez Ali says something, and I think we're going to have to leave it there. Gang. Oh, no, wait a minute. Last one is Hubarb with Leg Ooh Like a Ghost. Sadly, I wasn't there fast enough to highlight the double victory air punch from Hubarb. Great work, but it was no number cruncher, was it? Everybody, that's it. I'm leaving. It's all over. Thank you, everybody. This has been so much fun. Is there one final thing? Oh, yeah, you can buy bootleg merch from everybody. Just if you do bootleg merch of this show, bung it in the chat stream. And
Mexican wave.
We can do a Mexican wave to finish off. And if you're unfamiliar, if you've not been on the show before, if you cannot get your nipples out, I've got 2,000 followers and I may need to retain them. Don't nipples.
Nipples out.
So
Yeah, we thought you didn't need it anymore.
we'll do. No, I might play Sniper Elite on it later on in the future. But anyway, my point is, we're going to do a Mexican wave to close the show. Thank you, everybody, for being part of it. If you've not been part of the show here before, the way we do a Mexican wave, because everyone's screens are in different order, is you just go when you think it's an appropriate time. Okay? So thank you, everybody. This has been the Infinite Sofa. Give it up for all of the guests that were on the show. Helen Bauer, Morley, everybody that played in there. Thank you, Callum. Thanks to everyone that's been a part of it. I've been Stuart Goldsmith, and for the final time, look after yourself. I can't be bothered. It's a Mexican wave. Not awful. Callum, pull the feed, abandon the show.
Thank you, Stuart.
Richard.
Thank you.